fast enough. My wife says I am.
Yeah, so does Facebook.
But we's live, so hello everybody that's watching.
Mornings, the 30-second lever. Twice.
Dude, that's called a two-pump chump. What you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about, Squirt. Hey, did my wife send you a picture the other day?
Of her?
No. If my wife sent this picture, you two sick pervs would know about it.
Cool.
So my wife's playing around on Facebook, and this weird picture pops up. She says, "I'm gonna get you one of these," and I said, "You are sick." It caused me to cuss at my wife. It wasn't a funny cuss, but she said, "We're gonna get Flying Brian one."
Oh yeah. She said that.
Is that not the nastiest thing you've ever seen?
Ooh. Oh my God.
It's called the vajankle.
And all right.
The vajankle. I said, "Honey, I would need the vajankle." She goes, "What?" I said, "I would need that to have cankles so I could hold on to it." So if anybody would like to see what I'm talking about, let me know. It's early enough in the show that we can say this, and businesses might not be listening yet. But if anybody has heard of this thing called the fleshlight, if you've heard of the fleshlight, then you have a visual in your brain of what the vajankle looks like. Man, when she showed me the first picture, it was like a side shot. And she goes, "Look at this." I said, "Cool, Halloween props." And then the second picture, I said, "Oh my God, that's Halloween cop."
Yeah. Does it come with batteries?
No, it's totally latex. And then I made a joke. I said, it was boneless until I got a hold of it.
You know, being that I've actually seen dismembered bodies, you know, it's
That's sad.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's for the guy that has a foot fetish.
I guarantee it.
And I said, "Why did you give me the vajankle with meat curtains?"
Yeah,
Because
definitely. Oh, look,
that
Arby's, 5 for 5.
That's right. That thing looks like it was rode hard.
I see.
Right, Brian? Is that what you?
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
Look at my vajankle and tell me, does it look like it was rode hard? Does it look like it walked 10,000 miles in your shoes?
Oh,
Anybody wants to see this picture, text me and I will send you the picture. But I will warn you, it is absolutely disturbing.
Yes.
I mean, it even has. Let me save this picture and pull it back
It
up.
looks like something out of Lucas Saw.
Do you notice that?
Yeah.
Do you? It looks like something out of Saw. But do you notice how pretty the toenails are? Do you notice that?
No,
How disturbing is that?
It looks like dirty feet.
How disturbing is it that it has French tip toenails?
Ouch. Now,
So-
if we could get one that was an armpit,
That is nasty.
70s baby.
So when you go to the nail place, do you whip that out too? Can you do her?
Can you imagine those girls? Holy crap! $10? What do you want for $10?
And here's what I made a joke of. So if I was to insert something from me into this and I walked around with it, could I go to Social Security and file for having the fifth limb?
No, but you could definitely get psychiatric treatment.
Can I get a flip-flop for it?
I know I've got a sock for it.
When I lean forward, look, if I have this as my fifth limb and standing in a bar, instead of having to lean backwards on the bar or lean backwards on a stool, I could lean forwards on a stool.
Hey, look, you've grown a foot.
I'm telling you. See, I was making dirty,
That was
stupid jokes about this all night long. Toe Jam Sam. I mean, we were making nasty. Of course, Waterhead. I want it. I'm telling you, dude. The vajankle is disgusting.
And foreplay at DJ Scotty's house is disgusting as well.
But the bad thing is what kind of perv? I mean, they already make the fleshlight. So why do you need the vajankle? It's disturbing.
Very much so.
Brian, what do you think?
I don't like it.
No.
Would it look better in a high heel or would it look better in a flip-flop?
I don't like it.
And when you order it, this is the left foot. Do you order it saying, well, I'm right-handed? So did they send you the right foot? You better watch it. Don't make me put my foot up your butt. See? I made dirty jokes all night long.
I'm ambidextrous.
See? And then while you're playing with the vajankle, do you go, this little piggy went to the market. This little piggy, wee, wee, wee. Wee, wee, wee. I mean, this is sick. Absolutely sick. The vajankle.
You know what?
By Mattel. You walk into Walmart and it's right next to Monopoly.
Nope.
Is it in the sock section? Is it in the pantyhose section? And then do you like color code the toenails? I'm in the mood for green. I'm feeling a little frisky.
Can you use that machine where you put your footprint on there and it tells you what inserts to get?
Waterhead's busting jokes like I did. See, Waterhead, we'd have had fun with this if we'd have had this picture together at the same time. He said this brings a whole new meaning to wussy footing around.
That's right. That's right.
I busted jokes all night long. All night long. That girl got 2 left feet. Of course she does. One's in a purse. Can you imagine sitting at a bar and a girl say, "You're just trying to get me drunk, take advantage of me." Here. And she whips it out and slams it on the counter. "This is all you're getting out of me, my vajankle."
It's got to be a song there somewhere.
I'm just saying, it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
So,
Disturbing.
yeah. So what's up? Anybody got any good stuff for the weekend?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, everybody knows who John Wayne is, right?
No.
Well, it all depends. Hold on, wait. You know, if you're gonna do John Wayne, I gotta do this. Where's my windows? Sound effects. Okay, here is. If you're gonna do John Wayne, I wasn't prepared for this. If I'd have known you were gonna do John Wayne, I would have done this sooner. So here we go. Y'all didn't hear it as much, but it's John Wayne saying, "I wouldn't make a habit of calling me that." Watch, I'll turn it up again. I'll do the same thing.
I wouldn't make it a habit calling me that.
Okay, no more. It wasn't funny that time. It wasn't funny any of them.
Well,
Go ahead.
John Wayne's son, who acted in several movies with Mr. John Wayne, had a visit by the law Friday night after a fight over a horse. Actually, it was a Mercedes.
I was going to say, because when I go see a man about a horse, I expect no fighting.
Law enforcement tells sources tell of TMZ, Patrick Wayne's wife, Misha Anderson, called the cops at around 9 p.m. after they got into a heated argument over the car. You know why they got in an argument?
I probably am going to wish I didn't ask, but why did they get in an argument?
75-year-old Patrick bought his 45-year-old wife a Mercedes C-Class, which pissed her off because she wanted an E-Class.
That's it.
Well, you should have got an Eclair and just shit the.
Our sources say the couple said they were in the process of breaking up, which is the weirdest part because why would you buy your wife, you're divorcing, any kind of car, even a C-Class?
Well, I can think of a couple of dirty jokes that I've told before, but basically it's so she can ride up out of there.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything I have ex-wife.
She should have bought a Cankle.
Should have got the stepping.
What is it called?
It's called the vajankle.
Yeah.
The vajankle by Mattel.
And speaking of splitting up and money issues, Mama June, she knows Sugar Bear is broke as a joke, so she's willing to cut him a break on child support. But she tells TMZ she's demanding something more important from him. What do you think of this?
I'm worried.
Mama June says she and Suge aren't squabbling over money because she's flush right now, but she realizes he's strapped for cash. However, she's putting her foot down when it comes to
Putting her foot
down. She's asked that he spend more daddy-daughter time with Honey Boo Boo.
So he is Honey Boo Boo's daddy.
Yes.
So he is the father.
Yes.
Okay.
She says daddy-daughter time will be tricky once she moves to her new house, which is 90 minutes away from McIntyre, Georgia, where Sugar Bear is still living. June says they're working out a plan for a regular visitation. We're told Sugar Bear is determined to see his daughter, and Gina says they kept things very civil when it comes to Atlanta. So you can't
Atlanta?
You can't keep Bear from its honey. Okay.
I still got a bad vision of the ankle thing, dude. To say bear and honey doesn't even matter right now. Yuck.
Yeah, it's
And it took me all weekend to get it out of my mind. And boom, it was there again.
And speaking of the jankles, cops made a visit to after a report of elder abuse, and you know, we've been looking for him. I know you've been looking for him. Richard Simmons.
I did read about that.
Yes, Richard Simmons had a visitor Friday night. Cops who were doing a welfare check because he's been MIA for more than a year.
Wow.
And guess what? Uh-oh. He's fine.
Yes.
Law enforcement.
There wasn't a picture of him, though.
No. Law enforcement tells sources tell TMZ 2 LAPD officers showed up to Simmons Hollywood Hills home at 7 p.m. Richard answered the door and showed them in. The cops' feedback: he couldn't have been more nicer, more gracious. They say he was very articulate, lucid, relaxed, and appreciative of their concern. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ that the visit was triggered by a longtime friend of Simmons, who sent an email to the LA County DA's elder abuse unit last month and said she believed the 66-year-old fitness guru was being abused. TMZ broke the story. Simmons went radio silent more than a year ago. He hasn't spoken to his friends, gone to his fitness studio, or been seen in public. His friends say there is no way Richard would shut himself off this way. His manager says Simmons is simply depressed over a knee injury. But we learned the two cops who spent an hour with Richard says he seemed genuinely happy. Simmons, who now has a beard, told him he was exhausted after spending 30 years in the public eye. He said, and I just want to spend some time with myself. Although he says that he's in a regular touch with people in his life who matter to him.
Should we not touch that one?
He was alone in the house Friday when cops were there. Simmons was walking with a slight limp, which is consistent with a knee injury. As for why he hasn't been to his fitness studio for the better part of the last year, he said, I've got people who run things. I don't need to be there. Until he disappeared, he was a fixture at the studio. So.
Wow. Yeah, he's just saying, I'm just tired, man. I'm just spent. I'm just gone, you know. The problem is he's made, and this is strictly my opinion, he's made himself similar to me or me similar to him, however you want it, that he keeps his face out there and he goes to all these events. Mm-hmm. So if he's not going to go to the very same place that he's, I don't want to say it and it sound wrong. He has sold your experience at his fitness center. The selling of the experience is the fact that you'll see me here sometimes. And now that he's not there, everybody gets concerned. If that makes sense.
Wow, you're kind of like a social butterfly. I mean,
well, I try to get out there. Here lately, I've been so busy. I've almost been a Richard Simmons. I've trapped myself in this house trying to redo so much for the past couple of months. But it's because this is my down month. But then next month, everything just kicks off, and then I don't get a break again till Christmas. But
I've never seen you in anything but a T-shirt and underwearless basketball shorts.
Yeah, and trust me, I was somewhere the other day, and they looked at me, and they looked at my feet, and they go, "Oh my God, he's wearing boots instead of flip-flops and tennis shoes. Holy crap, he's got pants on! The boy owns pants."
That's
I'm like,
so cool.
You know, I try not to wear them. I'm sorry. You know, when you get a business where you don't have to get dressed every day to go to work.
I hear you.
You know, I put pants on for weddings and riding motorcycles.
Well, there you go. Man's got to have a standard.
Got to have my standards. Full of Charlie Sheen.
And Lindsay Lohan, back scrambling again. She's scrambling to finish her community service by Wednesday because jail is on the line. We're told Lindsay went to the community service volunteers in London Friday and Saturday, and her plan was to go Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. She's been delinquent 15 days and must finish them by court Wednesday morning. She says she says she'll have it done. I don't know how she's going to finish it. You know, she had a lot more hours than
time.
Yeah. TMZ reported Lindsay was supposed to do 30 days of community service by November 6th, but only finished half. So that means she's only done 15 days. The judge cut her a break and ordered her to finish by Wednesday. Lindsay has lost lots of excuses for not finishing, but now CVS was closed for the 2 weeks. She was in Bora Bora and on and on.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
And we reported she was in the hospital last week. She told her people she contracted
Ebola.
chikungunya.
Oh man.
Chikungunya.
Chicken gumbo, and she got that while she was drunk sexting right there in New Orleans. They found a shrimp in her ear, shrimp in the bobby.
And a vagina.
Found her and her vajankle. They were not harmed in the filming of the video.
She contracted chikungunya
I'm
in Bora Bora, but even some of them think that she checked herself in just to create an excuse. She's now acting like she'll log in the necessary hours, but stay tuned. She has a rich history of violating probation.
That's right. Oh, there's been rich history of her being violated.
And she'll face a new judge Wednesday, and it is likely if she's delinquent, the prosecutor will recommend jail. Lindsay is on probation for her 2012 reckless driving case, which she slammed into an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, hard to miss those.
We have to give her this, though. She is reliable.
Yeah, well, we know she'll be back for more.
She'll be back in court.
She reminds me.
She'll be back in rehab. So.
That's right. She reminds me of that dog that keeps trying to dig out from under the fence. You know she's not going to stop. Don't worry. Come back Monday. She'll be here.
Still digging a hole.
Still digging a hole. You know, her and what's her name? What's the other almost porn star? Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, don't pick on Brittany now.
Well, I do too. I loved her when she kept getting in trouble. She was determined to, you know, and the whole accidentally not wearing panties. Nobody hated her for that either.
No, absolutely. Her and Jennifer Aniston, I got to tell you. Britney Spears, Jennifer Aniston, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I used to believe that, damn, Facebook's acting stupid today. So I used to believe that on my list, and now this is my list from like 15 years ago, that Pam Anderson was my hot blonde, and Angelina Jolie was not anywhere near the brunette, because then it was Elizabeth Hurley. Mm-hmm. And now it's kind of moved up to, you know, Jennifer Aniston. After I seen, well, excuse me, she's been hot the whole time.
Yeah.
But after seeing the movie Horrible Bosses, I'm like, I'm talking, good Lord.
Yeah.
And then Meet the Millers, good Lord. She broke that nice girl image.
Yeah.
So she's under my blonde list, along with a few others.
Definitely.
But women don't understand how guys rate stuff. She's in my hot, awesome blonde list. She's not in my hot, slutty blonde list.
Yeah.
She's just, you know.
We were having this discussion last night, me and a friend of mine, and she said she can't act, so she can't be my favorite actress. I'm like, oh yes, she can.
How does she not act? She did. She's done good in the movies that she's been in.
And Friends. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, well, I think, you know.
I guess you got to have your taste. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
It's probably that whole.
It could be. It could be that.
And I know she's not listening today because she's drinking some horses. So, yep, somebody's jealous.
That should be you that's jealous. She's hanging out with some horses.
No,
you come up short to that.
Look at me. Look. Don't look right at me.
Hold on, let me take these glasses off so I can see you better.
I haven't seen red eyes like that since
Don't you be
Mars.
looking at his eyes, Scott. That's the way you look at
I
me.
was told that you're supposed to look them right in their eyes when you're looking at them and talking.
You never did look in my eyes because I wasn't facing you.
You were facing the other direction.
Shut up, Stan.
Yeah, he did have this stamp that looked like something you'd see on a suitcase. It's been around the world 2 or 3 times.
It's got an arrow and it's pointing down.
No, it doesn't. It says hang on.
My name was.
And it's scratched out. That'd be. How many times have you had that redone?
It says hang on in Rocky Top.
Dirt Road Ant. What are you talking about?
Got a little arrow pointing down. Look at my ankles. Look at my ankles.
Why does it look like a gas station bathroom? It says Bob's been here. Tony's been here.
For a good time call.
No offense, Waterhead. I just thought about that. I was just throwing out the name Tony.
Look into my heels when you're on top of me.
Oh my God.
Woo! There we go.
Well, listen to this. Kanye West had a sweet moment when he arrived in D.C. Sunday. A fan wanted him to sign a pic of his bride on their wedding day. The problem is the guy had the wrong groom. Kanye and Kim were making their way to their limo when the autograph hound extended his arm, photo in hand. Turns out it was from wedding number 2 when Kim married Chris Humphries.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched the little clip. Now the advertising of the clip indicates it like it really was major, but when you see the video, it was really minor.
Yeah. You would think Kanye would have blanched out at this guy, but this is the new improved, hyper social Kanye West.
He was very nice. I was shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, considering he's pissed me off West. I mean, he's always been a negative person. So I was extremely impressed that he didn't snap on this guy, and Kim didn't either. I figured she would have been the one. I figured he was nice about it. I figured she was going to be the one to turn around and go, "Are you really going to douchebag my husband with the other husband?" Does that make sense?
Yes.
Women using the word douchebag.
D Nugget.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it depends on what kind of women you hang out with.
Well, you know, not that I'm trying to criticize.
Oh, absolutely.
Let me see that just a second here.
Yes, sir. Here
I'll
it is.
show you something. And for this next segment, we have a winner. Birdman versus Lil Wayne. In this corner, rapper. This corner, another rapper. War is on. No settlement. Birdman and Lil Wayne have officially declared war. Settlement talks have broken down, and Wayne will now sue his mentor, claiming, among the other things, Birdman owes him $8 million.
Wow.
As TMZ reported, the two Titans tried coming to terms this week, but it wasn't meant to be. Now Wayne will ask a judge to declare him free of cash money and Birdman's control. Wayne says Birdman has violated their contract by withholding the release of his new album. As for the $8 million claim, Wayne says Birdman owed the money for his latest album. It was supposed to be in advance. Birdman has held firm. He will release the album in due time, but clearly that's not good enough for Lil Wayne. We're told Wayne will keep recording, but he will release his works outside of the cash money umbrella.
Oh, boy.
Umbrella down in my. I'm sorry.
With a purple umbrella. Okay, I want.
I'm shaking my head simply because it's Birdman put Lil Wayne on the map. I mean, you know, he is the guy that discovered him and everything else. So we don't know about all the real behind the scenes crap. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
I mean, we really don't know all the stupid stuff.
Well, also speaking of idiots, Justin Bieber, the Pap, which would be
The Pap smear, the Pap. What? Pat's Blue Ribbon? What do we?
I guess that'd be the photog, the paparazzi,
Right?
is suing me.
Aw.
If you stand in front of a moving car, you're going to get hit, which is Justin Bieber's defense in a lawsuit filed by a photog he mowed down. Bieber was sued last year by Walter Lee, who claims Biebs struck him in his 2013 as he left a comedy club on Sunset Boulevard. Bieber claims Lee deliberately stood in front of the moving vehicle, so he hit him.
Now you get a little rough on the Bieber.
Bieber also doubts Lee was actually hurt, as TMZ first reported. Despite claiming serious injuries, Lee filmed Bieber just a few days after filing his lawsuit. Bieber wants the case tossed out, and if the judge wants to award him court costs, well, that would be swell.
Swell.
That's just swell, Bieber.
I'm telling you, swell was used in the middle of a Bieber conversation.
Yes.
Wait. Hold on. I had to erase the thought of a swollen vajankle.
It was scary as I thought of that, too. I was like, oh, no, I'm not going to say nothing.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah,
Dermot Mulroney's I can't say
Yeah.
that. Mulroney's,
The actor.
I guess. Yes.
Do you not know who he is?
I have no idea.
Dermot.
Dermot.
Okay, keep going.
His
You would recognize some of the movies if you've seen them.
his wife desperately wants to go French, even though her husband is Irish American, and she's filing legal papers to do it. My best friend's wedding star has been married to Theresa Cootie since 2008, but cuddly. I guess say it.
Don't say cuddle. Yeah, everybody.
It's C-U-T. It's spelled C-U-L-L-E. Cuddle.
Cuttlefish.
Since 2008, but she's never changed her name. According to Doc, she's finally ready to drop her unique name and switch to not to Mulroney, but to Prima
The artist formerly known as.
Apollinaire.
We need a poo. A poo would know these people with these weird names.
I don't even know these damn names. Don't ask me. I don't get into that crap. That's stupid names.
That is hilarious.
As for why
I didn't
she's
mean to
going,
throw anybody under the bridge.
as for why she's going from
Like scientific name from fit for a fish to a fancy pasta. Maybe she's a theater buff. I don't know. Guillemot Apollinaire.
Goodly goo. What the hell are you trying to say?
Let me spell it for you.
Yeah, really.
Guillaume. Guillium.
Can we move on to something better? Because nobody can even keep up. You can't keep up with
I
it.
can't keep up. Evidently, she's pissed, or maybe she digs Apollonia. That's how you say it.
Okay, Apollonia was a whole different
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah,
Just
but
keep
it
going.
just basically says, or maybe she digs Apollonia from Purple Rain.
That's what I was getting at.
Remember her?
That's what I was going with. Whole different subject.
Yeah.
Good God.
Girl named Nikki.
That's right.
Yeah.
Apolloniere is her name.
Apollonia.
I finally figured it out.
There we go.
Did you now?
Yes.
I'm confused. Didn't sound like you did.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Yes. Courtney Love. She reunites with her daughter after 5 bitter years.
Oh, see, that's the story I don't know anything about.
Is it bitter or she just don't remember them?
Yeah, really.
Well, for Courtney, that's what I was going to say.
I had
For
a daughter.
That's right. For
Uh,
Courtney, it's possible she just doesn't recall.
Courtney Love reunited with her daughter, Frances Bean Cobain, apparently closing the book on a feud that's been raging for years. Love and Bean hugged it out Saturday at the Sundance premiere of Kurt Cobain montage of Heck. The first time they've been seen together in more than 5 years.
Wow.
Remember, Courtney lost legal control over the then 17-year-old Frances in 2009. In 2012, Love accused ex-Nirvana drummer Dave Grohl of hitting on Bean. The 22-year-old blasted her mom over the allegation, urging Twitter to ban her mom from the site.
Wow.
Nothing is forever, and that can be a good thing. So they did reunite.
But there was really, did I just miss it? Or was there really anything saying why they were really completely out of touch?
Well, if I had to guesstimate,
We're going to
Courtney
assume,
was probably really
so it's possible that she
messed
was,
up.
she was, hi.
I lost her phone number.
Yeah. I lost,
5 years.
I lost my phone.
I said it right here.
So we're assuming that she was a little intoxicated or slightly under the influence of something,
Absolutely.
something in life, and she lost contact with her daughter. Then she did something else pretty stupid, which just pissed the daughter off. And
Hey, I've got a question.
so
real
did she
quick,
go to
too.
rehab? Is that how she got her back? Go ahead.
My question is about Kurt Cobain. Was I the only person that saw that coming? I mean, seriously, look at that dude.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's coming. It's going to happen.
Well, it would just look like a train wreck. Just
It did.
waiting.
Yeah, it was.
You know,
And Keith Ledger. I was the only one that saw this?
Yeah,
Heath
the Joker.
Ledger died,
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
God,
the
I love
problem
that
is
character.
they
I love that
said that
character.
he was so messed up, and then when he got into doing the character, he just got too engulfed in it.
Yeah. I
But
love
pills, dude, you know.
well, drugs. That's why they call it dope.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
speaking of messed up characters, Chris Brown is now at the center of a new criminal investigation, but this time he's the victim.
Oh
Good.
God, somebody
Good.
stole his
Law enforcement sources tell TMZ when Chris was jailed for leaving rehab back in April and taken across the country to Washington, D.C. for his hearing assault charges. One of his first stops was San Bernardino County Jail. Now, Chris was the only there for a day or so, but procedures required a jail ID. When Chris left, his ID was left with the jailers. Fast forward to this week, when someone tried to sell the ID online for $10,000.
Wow.
Chris's lawyer, Mark Gerges, got wind of it, and when San Bernardino Sheriff's Department said, what the ding, WTF? The Sheriff's Department launched an investigation and traced the ID to someone in the area. We've learned cops seized the ID and grilled the guy who insists that he got the ID from a friend who got the ID from a friend who got the ID from a friend.
And hotels too.
And it just kept going.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
going and going.
Cops are trying to figure out how the ID got out of the police custody.
I
and
got
whether the
no
crime-
ID. I mean, really, I don't know how they got it. I got no ID. Sorry, that's
I
how
ain't
they,
got no idea.
that's
man.
how they talk in West Porterdale.
But cops are trying to figure out how the ID got out of the police custody and whether there's been a crime committed or not.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes it's better to be the victim than the perp. So
I working in clubs in Atlanta. I mean, everybody knows about him. His brother Tommy is kind of like his handler, and I'm here to tell you he's been thrown out of every club in Atlanta. Absolutely, he was.
What does that say?
he was a nightmare to deal with.
I mean, what is that? Are you considered what? And you're an habitual violator. If what did you?
Well, in the bar industry, you've got a couple things you can do. You can throw somebody out and you can say, "Hey, look, don't ever come back here again.
Right.
You're barred. I mean,
Right.
you were just not coming in." Then you can say you're banned. Banned has stipulations, and so I mean, because he was a big name back then, we said, "Hey, look, go home tonight. You're welcome to come back any other time." And the next time he comes back, then you gotta get him to go. But the big thing is that when Tommy would come in and go, "Hey, can I bring him in?" And everybody would go, "Hey, no."
Yeah.
The money was great, but it wasn't worth the problems.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, comedian Mike Epps posted a picture of a black guy whipping white guys in a cotton field.
So there's a lot of white stuff on the ground there.
And sure, a lot of people got offended, but most importantly, someone in our newsroom learned something. So TMZ has reported.
Right.
But it's a picture of a black guy whipping 3 white guys in a cotton field with a bullwhip.
Why do people do stuff like that?
And again, I will always go back to this.
It doesn't bother me.
Here's the thing: is unfortunately there's still some black folks, African Americans, whatever title people want to be called nowadays, that want to make the slave crap jokes. But the problem is this: we didn't make you slaves. Whoever was way before us may have. The problem is Egypt, back before Christ ever walked the land, the Egyptians had slaves, and they weren't just black slaves. They weren't just African slaves. They were any kind of person that was not their people were slaves. You could have been white. You could have been Mexican. You could have been anything and been a slave back then. They didn't care. It was, "Fool, you building us a pyramid." Whoosh. That's just what it was. So
The Egyptians called the Israelites fool.
that's right. Hey, fool. Take that beaner off the back of your head. Stop praying. Build me a pyramid. I'm just saying, this was a long time before some white man supposedly owned some black man. And it just drives me nuts for people to keep bringing it up.
I can hear it in Hebrew. That's a fool.
Well, here's what I want to know. In America, that's all we ever hear about is my grandmama was a slave and it was your granddaddy's fault.
But your great granddaddy sold them to.
Well, I was about to say African Americans sold African
That's
Americans.
what I was going to
over
say
here,
too.
yes.
But now in Egypt, is there some dude walking around going, "Hey, your granddaddy made my granddaddy carry that rock. I am pissed."
No, over there it's more like my God lived here.
That's right.
No, my God lived here.
See,
I kill you.
That's what just blows my mind. Al Sharpton, could you please go to Egypt for me?
Yeah.
And testify about somebody doing something wrong over there.
I have exorcised the demons.
I mean, just dang, diggity, dang, dang.
You know, he's the religious advisor to the Obama administration. I'm serious. He has that is his title now.
Religious advisor.
He is the religious
I
advisor.
don't think he knows anything about religion.
Yeah.
And if he is, he's not quoting from the Bible.
Hey, how about that drone? They found a drone inside the White. No, that's they found a drone on the grass.
Like what I would
Yes.
play with. The
Yeah.
GPS
Oh, I
goes
got
up in
tons
the
of them.
air.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, I'll bring one right here. I got one this big, man.
cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. But check this out. Yeah, they found a drone.
You better watch that.
On
Means
the-
he'll watch you and your vajankle.
Oh, absolutely.
You're going to be hearing something in the house going,
You've heard
and
of-
it'll be a helicopter this time.
Scotty's downstairs playing my vajankle.
You've heard of toe jam. Now I have toe cam.
Ah,
Yeah, so they found a drone.
so somebody was just flying it over there.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. This could be dangerous stuff.
Yeah, because you can plant C4 on that.
Oh
thing.
God, yeah, I could.
Fly it right in there.
I could.
It'll be a matter of time before they make drones illegal.
Yeah. And then you're going to have a license. Now, being a pilot, you know, there's the whole airspace thing that we have to
Right.
obey. So here's what I'm saying. If you're going to fly a drone after, you know, you got the little play ones, but then you got the really high speed cool ones. If you're going to have one of those, you're going to have a license.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Here's how I visualize it. Anything,
FAA license, you mean?
anything that'll go over 100,
FCC probably.
anything
FCC.
that'll go over 100 feet, they're gonna make you somehow, because this is just me saying, not
Uh-huh.
knowing all the truth, but I know most of the time that you're using a GoPro and it has the GPS stuff hooked up
Right.
that sends it to your iPhone
Right.
or your Droid.
Right.
What, and this is my feeling, is because they can track you through your phone,
Yeah.
they're gonna say, hey, if that thing gets over 100 feet, you have to have this turned on and you got to be registered to fly it, which
Yeah.
means if they find it, they're going to know who you are.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If that made sense.
Sure.
If you fly and it accidentally lands in your neighbor's backyard and she got out of the shower and seen it, they can go out there and pick it up and trace it back to whose iPhone it came from.
Yeah. I think probably,
You know more of the technology.
well, you know, I think they're going to assign frequencies,
Yeah.
you know, because some frequencies are stronger than other frequencies.
Well, like a ham radio, right?
Yeah.
You got to
And
have
then-
a license.
Absolutely. And then, you know, we had, God, I hope it's not classified, but we had jammers basically in combat zones.
Right.
What,
That
wait, wait, you had what?
Jammers.
What's their? Where are they at? Are they
In the
around here?
front. They were in the front
And in the back.
and in the back. But they would jam cell phones.
Yeah.
So
The
that
churches use them now. Also, a lot of churches
Really?
and hospitals. If anybody ever goes into a hospital and can't figure out why their cell phone ain't working,
Uh-huh.
it's jammers.
How
That's why
about
you
that?
still see certain doctors that still have pagers,
Uh-huh.
because Grady has a jammer and they just
Wow.
don't tell
You
you
know, I
they
didn't
do.
know that.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
And a lot of the churches do. Hell, you can buy them for like $200 or $300.
Mhm.
Don't think I haven't thought about
Oh boy, here we go.
putting one on my hip and wearing it and going into a Starbucks. It's illegal, but it would
Oh,
still be
yeah.
funny.
I would think
Can
so.
you imagine walking through like Wally World and everybody's cell phone cutting out?
Stonecrest?
Yes.
It says,
Stonecrest
It
food
runs
court.
off, you can get it where it runs off 12 volts DC, but it doesn't use a whole lot of juice.
Right.
So you could like put you a man purse on with a 6-volt battery or a 12-volt battery. I mean,
Carrying a car battery on your back.
not that big of a battery, but to put it in a backpack and wear it through the
Nice.
mall.
Cool.
Can you imagine walking past everybody and watching them go, hello,
Oh,
hello, and then Hapu, hello. What happened to this crappy phone? What happened to this crappy phone?
the little kiosks in the middle.
I knew I shouldn't have used Metro PCS.
Holy crap!
It says the U.S. Secret Service is investigating a device described as a small drone found on the grounds of the White House. A White House official said Monday, and Press Secretary Josh Earnest said early indications are that the device does not pose an ongoing threat. The Secret Service is
As of
sweeping.
yet.
Yes, the Secret Service is sweeping the White House grounds on Monday morning, looking for anything else that might have been on the ground. They didn't know if it might have been carrying C4 or anything like that.
They're going to start shooting bing bags at it. You know what I'm saying? They
Well,
got the gun.
you know,
that-
Amazon wants to incorporate them. I mean, geez, you order something now, and by the time you hit the send button, somebody's knocking on your door with it as it is. But Amazon's talking
really,
about
because the
using it-
Vajankle won't be here till Thursday.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll make sure I stay.
But
with it.
listen to this. Did you know flying drones is illegal in the District of Columbia?
See,
The whole district. It's
Columbia?
in the District of
Yeah.
Columbia.
And
What is the
DC.
District of Columbia?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.
Okay. Well, I mean, I just figured if I don't know, who else don't know?
I did-
sure, that's why you
Yeah,
said
it's,
that.
you
No,
cannot-
I didn't know that it was called the. I'm just saying, if I don't
okay.
know, other people might. I don't pay that much attention to all that
And
stuff.
correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I believe the only in and out of the vehicles, airplanes is the Air Force One and
Yeah, they can
Marine
come.
One,
They
the
can even
helicopter.
come near.
The Marine
Well,
helicopter.
here's the thing: is the White House isn't considered a red zone; it's restricted airspace.
Right.
So if you break that airspace, yeah, you got to have special. But no, there's plenty of helicopters. A friend of mine flies for the Washington D.C. Police Department. It's a very little helicopter, but yeah, his name is Mike Taylor. Nice guy. But yeah, if you cross those lines, it's kind of like an intermediate, Mr. Tongue, Mr. Lips, let's work together. If you're heading that way, air traffic control will say, and if you continue on, there's actually guys up on top of the White House there's little buildings up there, and they have like Stinger missiles and stuff like that.
And that's not counting. I was going to tell a story. There's not counting that at every gate and cameras, because apparently some friends of mine had they're bikers and they had to drive to New York. Well, they're like, shoot, we're going to stop and get some pictures of the White House.
Sure.
So you can't just stop in the road in front of the White House.
Oh no,
So-
Pennsylvania Avenue has been
Okay.
shut down.
So they do a circle. This is a couple years back. So they do a circle around there and they keep stopping, getting out of the car, taking pictures. You see where this is going?
Absolutely.
They've made like 3 circles around the White House.
Yeah.
Secret Service has now got them against the fence,
I believe it.
searching the vehicle, dogs, and they're going, all I want to do is get a picture. But the fact is, you circled the White House 3 times. You got out of your car how many times walking up to this gate or this fence, popping off pictures? By the 3rd lap, they pulled their aces over, had them pinned against the wall, searching the truck.
Yeah, you
They
can't.
look like a bunch of white supremacists.
You can take.
all leather and long hair.
Yeah, you can take as many pictures as you want of the White House, but if you stick your hands between the fence and inside, they're on top of
That's
it.
right.
Awesome.
But they kept watching them do circles, driving around, getting in and out of the vehicle, taking pictures. Yeah, it looked a little suspicious.
Hey, Flying, did you notice he started it with some friends of mine, and then he ended it with, they look like white supremacists.
Well, you got all these long-haired guys with bandanas on their head, and leather jackets.
1%.
They were my friends, so they got pulled over.
I just don't want to give their name out.
Yeah, you do.
Speaking of White House, U.S. is racing. Intelligence is focusing on its efforts today on helping to find and potentially rescue the surviving Japanese ISIS hostage who, in the new video released over the weekend, was forced to hold up what appeared to be a photograph of his fellow hostage being beheaded.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, and the new video
Speaking of
journalist.
Stinger missiles,
Yeah. In the new video, journalist Kenja Goto reads a plea for his own life, passing along ISIS demands for a prisoner swap rather than 200 million originally demanded by ISIS. So now they're wanting one of their prisoners. They are being fair. No, they cut one head off. So they're no longer want money, so you don't have to worry about funding terrorists. Just gotta say.
So here's what I would do. I would give them their guy. But first, he would accidentally stop by the CDC in Atlanta, Georgia. He would accidentally get pricked by a needle that would accidentally cause him to be a carrier of an accidental plague that might only last like 48 hours, but it would wipe out everybody.
Yeah.
And let him get there and start sneezing and cough. Here's wasabi. You have him back.
You know, I just have to say that's morally and ethically it's horrible.
That is, I should never think that way.
Think of
So
that.
shooting a missile over there and killing 100 of them at
Absolutely.
one time is so
Absolutely.
much better.
I mean, yeah,
because it's quick. Is that
and
what
it's
you're saying?
personal.
You're saying it's more humane
Absolutely.
to just wipe them out
Absolutely.
in a
Hey, look,
big fury of fire.
I'm speaking from experience here. There's nothing better than shooting a Taliban. I mean, it's a good feeling.
I like napalm. I like watching them run around.
It sticks to their kids. Sticks to their tummies.
It's like,
and sticks to
look,
their
mommy, it's 4th of July.
Quick, go get the marshmallows.
I like the interview. The
This guy is on fire. I'm sorry.
this news magazine was interviewing this sniper, and he's standing there and he's chewing gum and he's talking and I'll make it quick.
No, go ahead.
He's chewing his gum and he's standing there and he's got his gun in his arm and he's standing there. And the guy goes, "What do you feel when you shoot a guy from a mile away?" And he goes, recoil. And then he was like, thank you. Walks
Yeah.
off.
Thank you very much.
Well, let's shoot off to commercial. When we come back, we'll go back into some of that discussion because I went and saw American Sniper. And man, that is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my entire life. So give us a few minutes. And
You haven't seen none of my movies then.
We'll be right back, everybody. But Timmy does the truck stop.
Timmy takes over the town.
There's a lot of takes and Timmys and take over in town. And should it just be you and Mr. T? Okay, we'll be right back. It's the Vajankle, everybody. Brought to you by Mattel Industries.
Woo. That's funny.
Who's the other guy on the mic? Who's the other guy on the mic?
Military mic. Do, 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 do. Hey, on your for your 501c3, are you on all the social medias? Are you listed on all the social medias? I'm gonna go today, or I'll be during the day. I'll be working on this stuff because Just for Fun's not on a lot of these social medias. That especially, I'm trying to get us across the pond, really big too. It's nice to bounce it back. Have a big thing going here, but have a big thing going there, and they meet across the pond. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add yours to all this as well. So you've got some contact information,
Yeah.
phone number, address, something.
Yeah, email. And all that.
There you go. So when I'm adding to all of these, for Just for Fun, I'll add you. Right? So I don't know.
Yeah, Scotty's going to get with the website builder. We got to build the website so we have something to refer people to.
Yeah, I'm gonna send her a
and
message.
something, your movies or clips, trailers.
Yeah. I got some videos and stuff that we've done. I need to put on there.
Probably going to start a BS email, Just for Fun Radio at yahoo.com or Gmail or something, and to shoot all this stuff too, because you get a ton of advertising. So on all these little social medias that are overseas and whatnot, we'll be there.
And okay, and with that being said, I used to have like a chat line and stuff on my website where you could like leave comments.
Yeah,
and
it's
things like
still
that.
on there.
Right, but none of us really could ever keep up with it, and it doesn't operate from phones, so it's really been stupid. So anything that would give us another avenue, we're all for. It's the hardest thing is just us keeping up with it. Like I was saying the other day, Stephanie started posting a lot on the fun page.
Right.
So when she did, I didn't have to.
Right.
And then, but then there'd be days she wouldn't. Well, then because I was so used to her doing it, I didn't keep up with it myself. And then I find out 2 or 3 days go by and we haven't posted anything on the fun page.
Yeah.
So Brian throws a lot of stuff up there, and I do.
Now, are you throwing anything up on the Facebook or Twitter during the show?
Okay. Again,
Because I'm either doing the news.
he's usually trying to find news reports.
Yeah.
Since you carry a pad, the
Yeah.
cool thing is once I get you into the, did you go like the fun page?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what happens,
That's
generally?
why it wouldn't let me add you.
Yeah, you've got to. No, I was like, you gotta get all the way out of Facebook and come back.
Yeah.
So it's
Well, I've done it from my phone, but it was saying that that you have to like the page
Yeah.
before I could add you, whatever. So I'll try again in a minute. But what used to happen is while I'm running this, he would be coming up with news stories,
Yeah.
and she would be answering whatever somebody might say on the fun page.
Yeah.
And then I tried this morning, and if you know how, maybe you can figure. I was trying to link my Twitter, the Just for Fun Twitter, because I have the DJ Scotty Twitter account, but I have a Just for Fun Twitter account. I was trying to link the Just for Fun Twitter with the Just for Fun page so that if either one did a post, it cross post.
Yeah.
I got to figure out how to do that.
I can work on that a little bit. Not a lot of followers on Twitter.
Well, we just not done a lot with Twitter.
Okay.
I'm not a Twitter person,
Yeah.
but actors and businesses are Twitter people.
Yeah.
So
Celebrities.
I'm trying to force myself to do more
okay.
Twitter.
All right,
And
cool.
see, Jessica came into the picture and started lighting up Twitter, gained us a whole bunch of stuff.
Who is Jessica?
A person that was helping, but then
Okay.
she got a full-time job, and now she doesn't do anything on the Twitter. So, no offense to you, Jessica, if you're listening, I don't mean anything bad. But kind of she came in and started it, but
Yeah.
then left, and then it's like there's so much to do. It's hard for one person to do it all.
Absolutely. Now, the first things I'm going to start working on is building the Facebook site. Okay. Building the audience. And then from there, I think I'll use that to try to get more downloads. And I'm going to try to figure out there's a way to track that. There's
Yeah,
a
I've got it now.
I'll figure it out. Not
Because I do
Facebook.
stuff at events where I'll tell people the first person that can download the app, I'll give you a T-shirt. And
Right.
that usually gets like people
Yeah.
download.
And it's real important because without that app downloaded, we're nothing. And we got to be able to track that. We got to be able to use those.
That's the
metrics
hard
for
part
the
is-
individuals selling the advertising.
unless the company who built it can
Mhm.
tell me, again, I can't get them to answer an email
That's-
to correct the problem I'm having.
I complained a little bit, and I brought up the contract that I signed with iTex, and the CEO will be calling me at 1:00.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah,
How
if
you
you,
do it.
I can't get to those people. I've sent so many emails.
Got to use the right keywords.
Here we go, everybody. So hey, I went and saw American Sniper.
Great
awesome, awesome, awesome.
Great movie.
Very, very good movie.
It gives a lot of insight to folks of what we go through with post-traumatic stress disorder. Because some people think we're just faking it.
I sometimes fake it.
I know I do.
You know that, Scotty? I faked it with you.
Sir, ma'am, what do I call you? Do I call you spam? Because there is that weird gelatin thing over there in the corner. Suck it up with a straw. Pour it across some biscuits.
I got a question I want to ask you guys.
Stop it.
And then I got a question I want to ask our listeners and viewers. This woman below is a picture of this woman. Her name is Carrie Thompson. She's the principal at a middle school in Washington. Last month, a 7th grade kid was having a severe asthma attack, and he didn't have his inhaler.
Mm-hmm.
But Carrie also has asthma and had her prescription inhaler on her. She had to act fast, so she gave it to her, the kid, her inhaler to the kid. He used it, and it stopped his asthma attack. She basically saved his life.
Mm-hmm.
What do the parents of the kids do? What do you think the parents did?
I'm sure they're probably going to try to sue her.
They pressed charges against her.
Yeah.
For giving their son the inhaler without contacting them first.
I believe it.
Seriously. Luckily, the cops they just threw the case out, but not after an investigation. But this is the world we live in now. She saved the life of this parent's child, and it's insane. Carrie, in my own opinion, you're an absolute hero, and you should be commended for your quick thinking. Now, my question to you guys and our question to our listeners is: do you think Carrie did anything wrong?
Yes.
Sorry, I was answering an email. Sorry. I was me as a owner talking to another owner or something. Sorry.
He called that his own.
What do you think? What do you think she did wrong?
Well, I've got to tell you that I'm a combat first responder. We call them combat lifesavers, and you have got to be so careful. You can't give a metered dose of an inhaler to someone that it's not prescribed to. She could have easily killed the child. So I understand, and look, hey, I'm all about being a hero. I got all the awards and ribbons that say I do. But the fact is giving a child your medication, even though you're a good Samaritan and all that other stuff, could have easily killed or definitely hurt the child. So I disagree. I don't think she should be sued. But your question was, do I agree? And I said, or did she do something wrong? So I'm going to have to go with, yes, she did something wrong.
Now, with an asthma attack, a child could die, right?
Absolutely.
If not given a prescription.
Absolutely.
That's really of a catch-22.
Well,
if you didn't do it, render aid, they'd have still been sued. And
yeah. Well, if the what you can do with kids in school is very limited.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't administer stuff unless it's already been cleared. And you know what? You got to look at the big picture. I know this is an individual, incident, but you got to look at the big picture. My daughter had a vertical septum defect in her heart, So when she went to school and, you know, she could possibly have something, you know, occur from that, we let the school know, you know, and we told them what the guidelines were.
So if anybody has an opinion on that, I would like for people to call in 678-760-1556. And the question is, do you think Carrie did anything wrong as the principal of this Washington school? She gave her asthma inhaler to a child who didn't have his, who was having an asthma attack, which it stopped the asthma attack and saved his life. My question to you is, do you think she did anything wrong?
Okay, just because I had to come back into this, I withdrew for a second. So somebody picked up an inhaler, gave it to a different kid, saved their life.
No. The principal has asthma as well. Now, it's like Mike said, there are different denominations of how much asthma
that goes in. Yeah, my father died because of asthma. I mean, that's how my real father died, because he was on a certain medication to keep his lungs dry due to asthma and other issues. And the Medicaid refused to pay $15 for this pill, blah, 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 blah. So he basically had an asthma attack and died. And I mean, my whole life, I've seen my father, my real father back then, Primatene Mist. I mean, every kind of inhaler you can think of.
Yes.
So I was just saying that, meaning that I know about it. So what you're saying is because he gave him someone else's.
She gave her. She gave the child, the little boy, her asthma medicine, which stopped his asthma attack
and saved his life.
Saved his life. The parents are now we're trying to press charges against her.
Really?
Yes.
For saving your child's life.
Yeah. See, you're saying that they're pressing charges for saving. No, they're pressing charges because she didn't contact them first. Yeah, she gave medication.
Yeah, but we're talking seconds. We're only talking seconds.
How does the principal know what the child was suffering from?
I agree. There's a huge window there.
He could have been choking on a chicken bone. or
a
vajankle.
Oh my God.
I hate when they have boneless chicken at school.
But because we don't know of the backstory, we don't know what information principal, teacher, whoever had about this kid having asthma.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know the backstory.
But if anybody has an opinion,
678-760-1556.
Again, that number.
That's a hard question. What would you do?
1556.
Well, if it was my child,
what would you do?
Well, one,
not just if it was your child. If you were putting this into this situation where you had seconds to make a decision, what would you do?
Probably the same thing as the principal.
I would
have asked if anybody had an inhaler, and I would have.
Of course, if there was the backstory that we don't know about, if we knew the kid had asthma and we knew a 75% guess that that's what it was, would you do that?
Absolutely.
And if any callers would like to chime in, please call. But I would have done the same thing. I'm not gonna sit there and watch some kid die.
Sue me. I don't care.
Sue me. Your kid's alive.
Sue me.
Now let me ask you a question. Can you breathe in a brown bag? Can a child do that?
That's more if you're hyperventilating.
Lack of oxygen does increase orgasmic peak, from what I understand.
Only Timmy would be concerned with this.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. We heard.
I don't like your little.
When we heard you were a brown bagger, it was because you didn't like their looks.
Let me tell you something, DJ Scotty. Every time I turn away, you got to make a little comment about me and
I'm
you.
Just saying.
I'm gonna start telling everybody about you and I.
I heard that you was a 40-ouncer and a brown bagger, but I didn't know what that was about.
Well, you didn't mind bending over for that.
Shut up.
Just
but
saying.
So you would save the kid's life.
Absolutely.
And you, what would you do?
I'd have saved his life.
I'd have saved his life.
Answer questions later.
Consequences later.
Well, you know, hey, especially a combat vet, I'm going to tell you a lot of times the whole thing was, you know, the rules of engagement today are, you know, if you go out there, you have to wait until you're shot at and all that. No.
Look, I'm going to tell you.
We check our head.
When my father, here's what happened. My father was living in a single wide trailer. If anybody knows single wide trailers, they put the air conditioning unit in. The ductwork goes down through the floor and goes left to right. It don't branch off. It just goes left to right. Every vent is in a straight line in that house. So behind the refrigerator was the bathroom. Next to the refrigerator in the hallway was the air conditioning. And for some stupid reason, there was a vent in front of the toilet, which really stunk when people pissed and it hit the vent and then air conditioning cut on. But the point of my point is, when my father started having an asthma attack, he started getting really hot. He starts sweating. His heart rate goes up. He can't breathe. He's choking because my father died of suffocation. He had lack of oxygen. So he takes his clothes off. He's sitting on the toilet. He's leaning over, breathing the cold air out of the air condition. And the bad thing is, my little niece and my stepmother's parents came into the house at the time this is happening. All Brianna could say is Pop's in the bathroom. They waited too long to go knock on that door.
Yeah.
If somebody would have walked in there on him and checked on him, he would still be alive today. But he basically suffocated while sitting on that toilet. So I can tell you without a doubt, if I think that Primatene Mist or whatever the inhaler was could help, I'm going skeet, skeet, skeet in your mouth with the Primatene Mist. And don't think it's a pervert. I'm going to go and tell you to breathe.
Now listen to this. This is one
I
lady.
shouldn't have said skeet. I messed with your brain.
This is one lady who chimed in on this, and this is what she said. These parents set this up for this kid to die. Not all parents love their kids. Some parents kill their kids. They did not send meds. They knew he needed, in hopes he would die.
Golly, that's
Teachers happen to have meds needed to save the kid and ruin their parents' plan to make it look like an accident.
That is hard.
And she's saying that because you got to think about it, because they wanted to sue for saving the child instead of going up and hugging the neck saying thank you.
They're not suing for that. They're suing for what the principal did.
Yeah.
Not so much save or not save. And the other part of this comment, I got to chime in on this, is maybe the kid lost his inhaler. Good Lord, my kids are brilliant, and they lose keys to the house every week.
Yeah.
Another
Another listener said, if that was my child or grandchild, I'd be forever in their debt for saving their life. That's an automatic adoption of her into my family as I see it. What is wrong with people these days? Would they much rather of her allowing him to die because they didn't make sure he had his own inhaler? Why is it so hard to show some gratitude for saving his life?
It's people are out for the money. I mean, it's an evil world we live in.
Yes.
Instead of arguing that fact, I mean, you have to accept it. There are people out there. Have you ever seen, like in Chicago or something like that, when a bus, like a regular commuter bus, gets in an accident? People will actually jump on it after the accident and claim they were in the accident.
I've heard the insurance fraud stuff. People do that.
Wait, I mean, you can't do that.
After it's been in an accident, you can't board it.
When it's said, do not exit the vehicle till it comes to a full and complete stop, that is, don't exit the vehicle, Ronnie, not jump in.
But it was in an accident, and I wanted to make sure everybody was okay.
Call Ted Nugent.
And I got tired of helping people, so I sat down, and they assumed I was on the bus. I was
the bus, how did you sit down? The bus was on its side.
Well, I climbed through the window.
And you sat where? On the lunchbox?
Next to the guy that had the binoculars.
Oh, my God.
I thought I knew him.
He leans over and takes blood off of his forehead and wipes it on his. Hey, dude, it'll be okay. I just need a little dab. A little dab will do you.
Give me some of those gummy bears.
What is there something wrong with
He's
that?
going to be ripping his shirt, ripping his pants, and patting other people's blood on him.
Where's it hurt? My liver.
Hey, man, you got a knife? I need to cut myself. Hey, hand me a piece of that shard broke glass right there so I can cut my forehead like a professional wrestler.
Sir, it says you're A negative, but you have O positive blood all over you. It changed.
Just dang.
Wow.
We were hugging when the bus crashed.
We were hugging. Well, remember that movie Sling Blade? I think I'm gonna come and hug your neck right now.
That's right.
I like taters.
I like taters. I like biscuit and mustard.
All right, here we got somebody. Just Fun Radio.
Hey, man.
What's going on, man?
What's up?
What's happening with you?
Not much.
What's your opinion of all of what we're talking about?
I would save the kid's life, dude.
I'm telling you, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be
life,
thinking about the recourse. I would be
live.
thinking about the saving of the life.
Yeah. Let him live. Save the kid's life. And I wouldn't even sue the I wouldn't even sue the person that says for the kid's life, dude. That's just stupid.
You know, that just, to me, and this is just my opinion, it sounds like the parents have figured out that they probably aren't going to really sue the person as a person as much as they're going to try to sue the county, and they think they're going to cash in on something. Some ambulance chaser somewhere whispered in their ear, you can make a lot of money off of this by suing the school system.
Right.
But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, I don't think a judge in this world would touch it,
I hope not.
and would probably just say, you know what, I'm not even gonna look at
It's
this
just
because he's
fraudulent.
alive.
Yeah.
Let's go with the fact. Let's go with
No,
the
they can't-
positive of
they
it.
can't do that, man. A judge has to look at the
Right.
law.
Yeah, he
The
can't be
the
biased.
principal broke the law by giving a child unprescribed medication. I hate it.
I mean, but
it's true.
facts are facts.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the unfortunate part is facts are facts.
Right.
But I would have done it too.
But
I mean,
then the principal could have
Now,
been
he
sued
wouldn't have
or
hit
charged with murder. She'd have just sat there and watched him die.
Well, no, I'm sure you see what I'm saying is I'm sure they're protected.
Yeah.
Because it can't be the first time that a kid has ever, choked out in school and
Yeah.
died. So
it's
look,
just
look at the
horrible.
one Atlanta news, that kid that was wrapped up. I'm still thoroughly confused on that one. The kid
Right.
died in the gym and is wrapped up in plastic and a mat.
Oh, in the wrestling match.
Yeah, and the coroner said it was it's not accidental. He just died by natural causes. Yeah, he died because he wrapped up in a mat. Somebody killed that kid. And
Yeah, I saw that years ago. But that was a little suicidal. I mean, come on, now. You don't wrap up a kid in a match. Come on,
That's crazy.
yeah, something's going on.
that's crazy, man.
Just dang.
Seems like there's a big cover up in that, though. I
Well,
don't know. I don't know.
It's crazy. All of it's crazy. So
I like to think that you're crazy.
well, I'll go with that.
We have a winner.
That's right. Hey man, give me one of them donuts, dude. Is that a Zach glazed donut?
I tell you what, if you look through the plastic,
It's original.
Oh god.
put one of those glazed donuts on its side, look through the plastic, and you've got
I was
the top of a
my
vajankle.
2 cents.
Do what, Corey?
I was getting my 2 cents in the conversation.
Oh, hey, we're glad you called.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in. As I got a
That's
mouthful
my
of
2
donut.
cents, dude.
All right, man. Well, holler back if anything comes up.
All right, man.
All right. See you later.
See you.
Later.
All right. We got anything else?
Yeah, of course, I always like to do the ABC funny news. Portland, Oregon,
Sucks.
a Hillsborough, Oregon man.
Tell us how you really feel there, military Mike.
Well, my ex-wife is from Portland. I'm joking. If she's listening, I love Oregon.
I love it. I
Love
love
it.
organs too.
Yeah, I told her mother. I said, send me a shirt from Oregon sucks, and she sent me an Oregon Ducks shirt. So that's funny.
A Hillsborough, Oregon man arrested after playing a violin while naked outside the federal courthouse in Portland last year is suing police.
Wait. Here's the question though, and I wonder if this will come up in the lawsuit. Is that considered art? Because if it's considered art, then it's not considered public nudity.
Well, let's see what he does.
You see my point?
Hey, in a strip club, they have to keep their shoes on for health reasons. I mean, where are we going with this?
You have to keep the shoes on so it can be considered as a shoe show.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, well, no, it's health reasons.
Health code.
Yeah, health code. Got to keep your feet on, your shoes on.
Oh my gosh!
Even if they are up behind your ears.
Yeah, no vajankles.
The Oregonian reports that 25-year-old Matthew T. claims authorities used excessive force and violated his First Amendment rights. He named
Did they pat him down?
the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office at Portland Police Bureau as defendants in lawsuit filed last week, and he's seeking $1.1 million in damages. I mean, is this thing that worth the $1.1 million? Anyway, police showed up after receiving complaints about the demonstration during which the man played a violin, mediated and quoted former Iranian President Mohammed Ahmadinejad.
Gesundheit.
They said they arrested him for indecent exposure and carried him away to a patrol car when he refused to walk. The young man claims jail deputies cut his wrist by jerking on his handcuffs and called
Wait,
his
here
name.
we
don't
go.
use the word
Here we
jerking
go.
and a naked guy in the same sentence.
Called him names when he cried for the pain and for his service dog.
Yeah.
He has a hearing on the indecent exposure charge next month.
He'll
So-
win. He'll win.
Just dang,
He'll
man.
win. I'm telling you right now, as soon as he gets in there, he's going to say, I'm Muslim. And then it's over. He'll get away with everything. He'll get away with everything.
Oh, and Houston authorities say a man's plans to break into a Houston store fell through, literally, after he crashed through the ceiling and landed in front of the police.
Bad day. Bad day.
Houston police say the man climbed a tree and onto the roof of a Family Dollar early Sunday morning, then managed to break a hole into the roof and enter the building. But after making his way into the store, the man fell through the ceiling just as police officers arrived in response to a call about a potential burglar. News reporters say officer ordered an unidentified man to stay on the floor. The man was later arrested. Authorities believe the man was trying to steal cigarettes.
And do you know if you steal a pack of cigarettes, it's bad. But if you steal a carton of cigarettes, it's real bad. And it's all because of the reason is the way that the state regulates them, and they have the Georgia stamp on it and all the other
Tax
stuff.
stamp.
You become, you're not just stealing a candy bar. When you steal a carton of cigarettes, you're actually violating other things as well.
Have you ever gone into a convenience store? You know what I mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apple. You go.
What does that mean? I don't know. No,
They sell cigarettes by the cigarette.
Which is illegal too.
Oh yeah, but isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's what this world's become.
That's right. Well, see, I used to be, back before I got into construction, I was assistant manager of a VP.
Mhm.
And we had to go to all sorts of classes and all these other things to find out what's legal and what's not legal.
Yeah.
But when they started saying, do you know, we've had people that are shoplifting, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And if you catch them shoplifting a Coke, you can suspend them, you can do this. But if you catch them stealing cartons of cigarettes,
Mhm.
you must call the police department.
Wow.
You have to have them arrested because it's a different crime. It's just a lot more of a serious crime, if you will, because now you're invading on the whole Georgia state tax.
Tax revenue.
So you go to the liquor store and you steal a candy bar, you
Mhm.
get a slap on the wrist. You go stealing some vodka, you're screwed. And people don't realize that. You're messing with the state at that point.
Since we brought this up, do you think that criminals consider the ramifications of their negative actions before they do them?
Hell no. The idiots.
I mean, halftime I was stoned. So when I was selling pot, I didn't worry about it. I was like, "Hey, whatever."
Really?
And I mean,
Don't you know? First rule is you're never supposed to use your own substance.
no,
You can smoke crack, but you can't sell crack.
I think people told me that when I first started, but I was stoned, so I didn't really pay
So
attention.
if you're a pothead, you must sell heroin.
Well, here's the thing: is
Man, he didn't read the handbook, did he?
if I'm
Didn't
selling
they give
pot,
it to you at the union hall?
if I'm selling weed,
That'd be a union alley,
let
wouldn't
me
it?
how do you not do it? How do you not? Come on, seriously.
I mean, it's already a laid back job. Do you
Jeez.
need to get any more relaxed?
Yeah, I mean, look at Doritos. I mean, the stock would go down. But I mean, seriously, how could you sell weed and not smoke weed? Let's be realistic, because people are going to go, "Hey, man, is it any good?" And you're going to go, "Well, I don't particularly do my own product, but I heard from other folks."
You're not going to trust that guy.
Here's my YouTube testimonies.
Yeah, right.
The first
Go
thing
to
you're
my
gonna
Facebook
think is
site.
He's a narc. That'd be the first thing.
Oh God, look at me. Do you think anyone has ever thought I was a police officer ever? I couldn't buy drugs if I wanted to, man. First thing they're doing is
That's like Willie Nelson. They were interviewing him, and they said, "Why is everybody picking on Greg Louganis? He's won all those Tour de France's and stuff, and he was doing drugs, and then
that's not Greg Louganis. Greg Louganis was a diver.
Yeah, what did I say?
You said Greg Louganis.
I was letting it run for a second.
And I got to tell you, Greg Louganis was gay as a $3 bill.
What's his name though?
Lance Armstrong.
I'm
was
sorry.
waiting. I wanted to hear some more.
One hung too low.
Anyway, they were interviewing Willie Nelson. They said, Willie.
Did you really have to make a testicle joke?
Greg Louganis. Greg Louganis.
That's right. He
Lance
was a diver.
Armstrong.
He hit his
and
head on
Willie
the
Nelson.
He hit his head on the diving board. I remember that.
Go ahead.
Oh my God.
But Greg, God, here we go again. And Lance Armstrong was, he was saying, everybody's picking on Lance Armstrong. He won all the Tour de France's, and he was on drugs. He goes, when I was on drugs, I couldn't even find my bicycle.
Exactly.
So.
But they're trying to say because he was on enhancements. If he was on enhancements, why didn't he go ahead and get some Rogaine and enhance his head?
Well, listen to this. If crooks are stupid,
Is that a question?
If crooks are stupid,
that's a question.
It's a comment. It's a question.
That's a comment.
If crooks are stupid, what are drunks?
They're most stupider.
Grand Prairie, Texas. A police in Dallas suburbs say a drunken driver crashed into an empty squad car while officers were busy dealing with another drunken driver that they had pulled over. Grand Prairie police say a third driver then crashed into another empty squad car, but this driver wasn't drunk or high. The Dallas News reports that officers pulled over the first driver at around 3 a.m. Sunday and ended up arresting that person for driving while intoxicated. Department spokesman Lyle Gensler says the driver of the first vehicle to hit a squad car was also arrested on DWI charges, but the third driver was only ticketed. The only person hurt was the second driver, who suffered minor injuries. So could you imagine you got a guy pulled over drunk, another drunk guy slams into that car, and then another guy comes up and slams into that car? I mean,
that would almost be about as stupid as the person I know that rear-ended a cop car. She backed up and hit a cop car. That's about how stupid that is.
Yeah, that's not going to be good.
Yeah, we're like, this is not going to be good.
Can I ask a question real quick? I don't know. I take a lot of medication, so. But why were we
going back to that again?
Why were we talking about Willie Nelson, Greg Louganis? I missed the damn joke. Lance Armstrong.
Because of the drugs.
Oh, okay. Because they all have something in common.
Yes, drugs.
Yeah.
Bicycles. I mean,
well, like Willie said, when I was on drugs, I couldn't even find mine. I commend Lance Armstrong for even getting on a bicycle and win a Tour de France.
And the only reason Willie got on the bus is because security escorted him there.
Because I'm sitting there thinking bicycle, tricycle. Where are we going with this? Can you imagine Lance Armstrong showing up with like a mountain bike?
Yeah.
Everybody going, oh, we got to get mountain bikes too.
Yeah. Rochester, New Hampshire. A New Hampshire woman got a surprise at a Burger King drive-thru. Guess what she got?
She got it her way. I don't know.
Well, she did. She did get it her way. Not what she ordered, but she
never is.
But she got a bag full of cash instead of food.
Oh,
holy cow!
Which one was that?
Janelle Jones says she discovered on the way home that the bag did not contain the sweet tea, a junior spicy chicken sandwich that she had ordered Friday at the Rochester fast food restaurant. Foster Daily Democrat reports that Jones called her husband and they decided to return the $2,631, which was a Burger King bank deposit.
Wow.
Matthew Jones says the couple briefly considered keeping the money, which they certainly could have used, but she says,
yeah, but you would still eventually be in trouble for that.
Yeah, but he says he and his wife are Jehovah's Witnesses, and the Jehovah's see everything. The newspaper reports that
the reason they see everything is because they go to everybody's house and peep in the door when it opens.
You're always knocking on our damn doors. That's why you see everything.
You know what? They've pulled back on that theory too. They, because you had to go out and serve.
Yeah.
If you're Jehovah, a guy like me, I love it when they come to my door.
Oh, you should see what I do to them.
Oh yeah, I had religious studies over here.
Yeah, and that's me. I used to study too. So when they come to my door, my daughter. I go outside and I overtalk them. Absolutely. And I talk them longer than they wanted to stay.
Yeah, they get
the guy in the car is going, meh, 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 meh. And my daughter's in the house laughing, looking at my wife going, They didn't realize what door they were coming to, did they?
Sir, we don't want to be Jehovah's Witnesses no more. We're ready to go.
They quit coming. By the third time, I talked to them for a half hour. I went ahead and sat down in the rocking chair and just started talking. And they don't come back anymore.
You want a beer?
You're on the Jehovah blacklist.
I'm on the Jehovah's Witness. That's right. I'm blacklisted
Don't
the
go
Jehovah's
to this
Witness.
house.
But they just kept always wanting to talk about God. I'm like, well, let's talk about it.
There's got to be some type of title for that. I can irritate Jehovah Witnesses.
In San Francisco, more than $300,000 in world-class wine was stolen from a famed Napa Valley
Who
restaurant.
the hell steals wine?
Somebody who's very, very thirsty. Has been recovered from a private cellar on the other side of the country. But the mystery of who broke into the unmarked wine room at the world-renowned French Laundry Eatery and how the 76 bottles of wine, fine wine, got to a private cellar in Greensboro, North Carolina, has yet to be solved. The theft occurred on Christmas, a day after Chef Thomas Keller's restaurant closed for a 6-month kitchen remodel. The Yountville establishment is rated 3 stars in the Michelin Guide and twice has been named the world's best restaurant magazine. So they did find the wine. It was in North Carolina. The stolen wine included a domain. I'm not even going to say these freaking names.
Try to say it. How
hard is it to say Mad Dog?
Mad Dog 20.
So they found the great Mad Dog 2020 and the elusive Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill.
Oh, Boone's Farm apple.
Located behind our cousin Timmy's house
Green apple.
with 3 gag balls.
Domaine della Romane.
Gazunamatite.
Romaine lettuce.
Cunty.
Just don't go nowhere with that one. Keep going with the story.
I'll leave it alone.
Bottles of Screaming Eagle.
Screaming Eagle. Some Thunderbirds. Some Colt 45.
Think it ain't
Oh my gosh.
M Train.
You know, I still plan on having the wine tasting contest in the bus. And for you to understand this is,
Oh, it's a special situation.
yes,
Slow down, use small words.
I want to put all the listeners that would like to contribute to this exercise. I'm going to buy the little small disposable shot plastic cups, little shot glasses,
Right.
you know. And what we're going to do is go into a liquor store and drink every ghetto wine we can come up with. Everybody try Mad Dog, try Boone's Farm. Like I've never tried Brass Monkey or Thunderbird.
Cool.
So I'm willing to have a taste test. I
what's
have no
that-
idea
what's
who's
that
calling.
stuff,
Watch this. Watch this. Let's see who this is. Hello? Say that again. I'm a little busy right now. Can you call back?
Just for fun.
What is this in regard to?
It's currently having some technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah. Hang on just a second. Don't go nowhere. Hang on.
Go.
I'm at
nowhere.
work, so hang on just a second.
Yeah. You're live.
I've already backed up for commercials several times. I had to order something from Sears, so let me deal with her. Everybody, what? I had to order a new monitor. Everybody, it's Just for Fun Radio. Give me a few seconds. This lady from Sears has no idea she was fixing to be part of our morning prank. Everybody, it's Just for Fun Radio. We'll be right back.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious. You there? I have a radio show. You were fixing to be part of the morning prank, but I didn't know who it was. So I'm like, well, let's just see who this is before we make her part of the morning prank. At least you said Sears. I'm like, okay, I know I'm supposed to talk to this person. What's going on? Yeah.
All right. Let's make this.
Bessie Coleman.
How many listeners? How many people do you think are listening right
I have no idea.
now?
Yeah.
And you know what they're saying that they don't track how this guy does cake.
Yes. Yes.
He stayed
Not
and mapped out.
yeah. That's it. Thank
Is he married?
To a hobby.
Hmm.
All right. Thank you.
Now that's that's a nice one. They're usually they're crawling on the belly.
Is he makes those?
No, these are caves underground, all over the world. This guy goes underground and maps these caves. But I'm telling you, that's a nice one. He's thinking, usually they're like in crop. The trip.
Jacob said he sent you something for birthday.
Yeah. I was gonna pull it up. How about this Mike Tyson thing? I was gonna let us read that one.
He just sees the word move and he thinks,
Yeah. I'll pull up the message from Jacob.
so when we're done today, I'm gonna put a couple hours in present work. I've got about 4,000 friends that I'll try to download the app. But do a little bit of work, try to figure out download how to work. And I'm gonna try to push the light on Facebook. So you're gonna see a lot of the Facebook site just for fun is going to grow exponentially with people liking it as well as us liking others.
Yeah, starting the morning show helped jumpstart it. I mean, I was only like at 2,000. Oh yeah, I agree.
And that would 250,000. That would equate to maybe 100,000 downloads. Then your advertising dollars.
Oh yeah, that's what we're hoping for. That'd help. But you know, I was looking this morning, my time hop popped up, and I didn't even think about it. I've been doing the DJ stuff full time since 08. But one of my first big events I did that started everything I did was 06. 06 was my first time running this big stage, and because I've been around a lot of this stuff all my life because my cousins and uncles, everybody sings.
Yeah.
But then I started running that stage in 06. I didn't even think about how long ago that was.
Well, you're old. So
Yeah, I see that. I see that now.
that's what happens when you start getting old. It's like, oh crap! Wait a minute, all my friends are dying.
Oh yeah.
In the military too. Jeez, and I have a friend die every week. Every 2
I'm
weeks.
sure that
they're committing suicide right and left.
Right.
Ugh. But there's a lot of stuff out there. So if they don't get help, sometimes you gotta go, hey. Mike Madsen likes GreekCases.com. Oh, I think I just hit it. I sit there and like pages all day long because I use them for iText, which we need to get iText set up for just for fun too.
Yeah, and see, that's all the stuff like
Yeah, what he said. What's his name?
our comedian,
FB.
Brian.
Kiana,
Kiana, trying to tell us about the mecha tags and whatever
Meta tags, yeah.
she's doing.
Yeah, meta tags are basically keywords that are hidden in your website.
Right. Hey, would you shut that door for me? I'm sorry, I left it open.
Smell like pee.
No, it's just the echo.
Go back to TMZ. All right, see where Mike Tyson's name is?
Here.
Yep. Now come to the right a little bit in this white area.
Uh-huh.
Come a little bit further. A little bit further. A little bit further to the right. Right click. Let's see. Go to view page source.
Okay, and we got to go back live too.
See, they're your meta
That's
tags.
all our information, huh?
That's your meta tags up there.
Wow. All right, everybody, we're going back live. Bing. So far. So I pulled up this thing to see if Brian can skim over it real quick. Mike Tyson. Whoop. What a nut. And I don't mean that offensively. Don't come punch me.
That'd be cool.
Mussolini's my inspiration. I get why Hitler liked him.
El Duce.
Mike Tyson says he was inspired to sing by one of the most hated dictators of all time, Benito Mussolini. Tyson was talking to Rolling Stone about his vocal cameo and on the upcoming Madonna song "Iconic," when he said he drew inspiration from the former Italian dictator. When I did it, I think about being some guy like Mussolini, and they're really arrogant, but you try to come from a positive perspective and be uplifting. You watch Mussolini on television, even though we don't understand what he's saying, he is so mesmerizing. I look at him myself in that way. But then Tyson ups his game by saying he can't blame Adolf Hitler for admiring the Italian leader. I know people may say this guy is a fascist and that all the stuff and all this stuff, but man, you can take positivity from watching him. No wonder why Hitler was attracted to him. This guy's hypnotic figure. There's no so much pride behind with what he's saying. I'm not even Italian, and I feel the pride he's projecting. He had the street swag. He was doing this stuff with his hands and moving his head before it was even hip hop.
Yeah, that's Italian.
Was that? Okay. I didn't know if that was correct. I thought Naughty by Nature, hip hop hooray! Oh, that was hip hop hooray, dude. That was OPP. Come on.
I think Mike Tyson's been hit in the head too many times.
What you think?
Oh yeah, I think you should give the address here.
Yeah.
And how about this with Lindsay looking a little funky fresh? She's never looked that good.
That's photoshopped.
That has to be photoshopped.
Yeah,
She's
photoshopped.
Never looked that good.
Yeah, that's photoshopped. The human, you could see her spine through
Lindsay
her stomach.
Lohan's picture says, "I'm serving the community by showing off my body."
No, I'm servicing.
Yeah,
servicing. Sorry, that was quickly.
Wow.
Lindsay
Servicing.
Lohan's,
How are you servicing
Let's
the
see.
community?
Lindsay Lohan's mosquito virus seems to be chikungunya. Now she just needs to focus more on finishing her community service and less of her ass
Sets.
Wow. Who's that in the bottom right down there? The blonde.
We'll go to that.
Woof.
Just basically, she's got to finish this community service up by next Wednesday.
So she's posting naked pictures on Instagram.
She's not naked.
Let me go see that.
She's not naked.
They're not. They're half naked pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Lohan's already done Playboy. I mean,
yeah.
what's left to guess about?
Oh, is that Kate Upton?
Yes.
My God.
So, leave it to another, train wreck waiting to go bad. And there's the hot one right yonder.
Oh, there she is. My love.
And see the Spanish chick there. What is her name? I always forget her name.
Yeah, she's kind of weird.
From Modern
Highland?
Family. Is that her name?
Yeah, she's from Modern Family.
She just doesn't do it for me. I guess because she drives me nuts with her voice.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, could you shut up?
Oh,
Somebody turn my hearing aid off.
I'm that way anyway.
Having to hear all that Spanish would drive me nuts. I mean, I already get pissed off when I go to the ATM machine. What language would I want? How about this? How about you only do English until somebody asks you for Spanish?
And you know what? When you choose your language, how come it doesn't keep that? Every time I go to the ATM, it asks me again.
They should tag your card or something.
Yeah, I mean, damn, how hard can that be?
But again, it should automatically be English, and then if I can't read it, I should look for the button that has Spanish on it, and then let that be the button you push.
And what about the Braille?
I know
Anybody
that-
ever concerned about the Braille?
Here's
I
my
mean,
thing.
I've asked that question. Why is there Braille dots on a drive-up ATM?
That's it.
ouch.
And I understand they just make all these machines and use them at different locations, but come on,
Yeah.
it's retarded.
It is.
It's retarded.
And I'm not picking on blind people. But-
Well, what if you're blind and deaf? Because I noticed there's Braille next to the mic, the headset plug.
I can't hear what he said.
So there's Braille right next to the same hole that you're plugging the headset into. So
I can't see what he said.
I got a blind deaf guy driving up to the ATM.
Let me feel your lips.
he's got
I'm just saying.
he's trying to push the buttons with the toes.
It's just horrible.
Vajankles.
The jankles. That's
It's just horrible.
Whew. Oh wow, look at that. Makeup does wonders for these stars.
Goldie Hawn is not so Goldie anymore.
Her daughter's hot.
Yes.
Her daughter's hot.
So, anyways, we got anything else? We just went off the deep end.
We're going to do our celeb birthdays as we usually.
Please
we
be
missed,
people that will know.
Hey, hey, definitely. Let's talk about the weather too. It's supposed to get freaky weird.
Ellen DeGeneres. She is 57.
Yeah.
Famous,
Center.
famous hockey superstar Wayne Gretzky is 54.
His daughter's hot.
And Paul Newman's birthday is today. He died in 2008.
Somebody asked me the other day, I'm not lying, something about Paul Newman got said, and they said, isn't that the salad dressing guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I went, it's the actor
Race car driver
who
know.
had multiple other things.
Absolutely.
But to know that the guy's like, is that the salad dressing guy? I've seen that at the grocery store. That's kind of like, so Kanye did a duet with this guy, and he's going to make this Paul McCartney cat famous.
Eddie Van Halen.
Love him.
You might want to take a guess.
Love him.
Hold on.
55.
I'm going to go with, if I'm 44, I'm going to go with 57.
60.
Woo! I was going towards the 60, but I didn't want to quite hit 60
Oh,
yet.
God. Can you
It's like the
imagine?
Price is Right.
Yeah, it's like watching
I didn't
a
want to go
Cadillac.
over.
Watching a Cadillac commercial and they have Aerosmith on it. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the heck is
Right.
going on?
Anita Baker, a singer, 57. And Manny Teo,
Who the halo?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame what?
He was the one that was supposedly had the girlfriend.
Is that a baseball team? A football team?
Notre
a basketball
Dame, Notre
team?
Dame college football? He's
Okay.
24. And Bessie Coleman. Now, I want to bring this one up because
Is that Gary's sister?
No, I think this was really neat.
She's the tall one in the family.
Bessie Coleman was born January 26, 1892.
Good.
Born right here in Georgia.
Wow. She's still alive?
She died in April 30th,
my
1926 at the age of 34. Now, guess what? Take a gander. First black African female, what she did. Just take a gander.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, don't make me do
We
this.
can either help the ratings on the show
We
or
can
we
hurt
can
it.
hurt the ratings on the show.
She is the first African American female pilot
Oh, that's cool.
and first African American recipient of an international pilot license.
That's cool, too.
And she
So
went
she's
to,
the first female? That's
yes,
cool.
Bessie
Yeah,
Coleman.
I mean, airplanes care
yeah.
whether you're black or white.
That's cool.
Yeah, I just thought that was very interesting.
That is. That's very interesting.
Not to me.
Well, you flew helicopters.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
spoiled to the whole two.
Well, that and I idolize Mussolini.
Oh, God.
I'm trying not to get hit because both of you two ragged on Mike Tyson. I'm telling you, Mike.
No, Mike is probably one of the baddest aces on the planet.
Oh,
Yes.
here we go. I tell you what,
Back in
DJ
his
Scotty
day-
can backpedal. Can
No,
you hear
no,
that?
no. I pick on everything. Do you like sports?
Yeah.
What's your favorite team?
In hockey?
It doesn't matter. They all suck.
Wow.
I love being the guy. When somebody walks in with a Falcons shirt on, I have to pick the team that sucks as much as the Falcons, but the Falcons hate this team, so I have to pick
That's
on them.
it. That's it. I want a divorce.
So when Georgia Bulldog plays, I'm like, Tech's better. Brad sends me stuff. It says "Go Dogs." I'm like, "Go Jackets." He sent something that says "Go Hawks." I'm like, "Go Celtics." Go Magic. I don't care what it is. If you're a sports person, I'm gonna mess with you.
I'm going to find Mike Tyson on Facebook today. And I'm going to tell him that you two are ragging on him.
I
Man.
didn't say nothing.
Oh, no, yes, you did.
Look, Mike Tyson back in
Yes, you
his
did.
day,
I just said he's been hit
Uh,
one too many
was
times.
badass. Yeah, I'm not gonna say he's not a little space cadet. That's right.
Y'all are
He's-
backpedaling. Like
No,
I'll
Mike
find it right
Tyson,
now.
I will definitely say is a little spacey in some of his weird extremes.
Are you crazy? This guy could kill you with one
I'm
punch.
not saying no.
Oh,
Hell,
I'm going to find him.
his ex-wife Robin Givens found that out. She got off that 21 Drunk Street. She got on 21 Beach Street.
Man, let me tell you something. Did she not think that was going to happen?
How did you not be involved with Mike Tyson and not think he's gonna knock your socks off one day?
Oh, look, Mike Tyson, public figure. Here, let's hit that right here.
Friend.
Yep. Liking his page and making a comment. 3.4 million people are about to know that you two dissed.
Oh
Mike
my
Tyson.
God, whatever.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
There was a show the other day. God, what movie was it? So this old guy who's a bar owner hit another old guy, like they smacked each other.
Uh-huh.
And then it was like a big feud. And then it was like, okay, you hit me. I owe you a hit. And the guy's like, it's fair. So they met behind this building up on this loading dock, and they walk up, and the guy that was fixing to have to get hit back is standing there with his two buddies. The bar owner's with his two buddies, and Mike Tyson walks up, and he goes, what the hell's Tyson doing here? He says, he's pitch hitting for me.
Ooh.
No. I agreed that you could punch me back. No, Tyson's going to hit for me. That's not what I agreed to. He said, you didn't say that we couldn't have switch hitters. So he's like, I am not going to take a punch from Tyson. He's going to kill me. You agreed that I owed you a punch in the face, and I brought you a punch in. That's not what I agreed on. And it's hilarious because Tyson's standing on the dock going, come on, man, am I going to hit you or what?
Yeah. Angela Davis is 71. Everybody remembers famed Bob Uecker.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have no idea who
yeah,
that is.
Mr. Baseball.
You don't remember Bob
I
Uecker?
don't watch sports.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, now I know.
Guess how old he is?
Bob
92.
Uecker. Oh, he's got to be old. He's got to be like 79.
80. Close.
Woo! I went up.
There you go. I went over. I told you it's like Price is Right. Who can get it closest without going over?
$1.
This famed actor who appeared in the heroic films Backdraft, The Right Stuff, and he's also known for his iconic role opposite of Agent Starling in the movie Silence of the Lambs.
God, I'm trying to get my head on this one.
Scott Glenn.
Oh,
There
no,
you
I
go.
wouldn't- Yeah, I wouldn't have had that.
He is 74 today.
He's a good actor.
Yes,
yeah,
he
he's
is.
done a lot of good stuff.
He's the guy who plays Agent Starling's I guess that'll be your commander or chief.
Yeah.
the boss.
Mentor, whatever.
And that's about all that I recognize and I know. Sarah Rue is 36. You know who that is? American television and film actress who played
Hey,
Cameron
look right there.
Fiera.
What? Where are we at?
Mike Tyson and Michael Jordan almost come to blows over Robin Givens. Hey, I'm gonna pull that up.
No, it
Since I
said did.
whatever. I just since I
Did.
was just talking about it.
Oh my God! Would you seriously? I mean, would you go, hey Mike, knock it off before I got smack you around a little bit?
I don't care if Tyson's shorter than Mike. A punch to the nose,
Yeah.
or the punch to the throat, or the punch to the center of the sternum. Tyson ain't touching me.
He's got a Tyson was always known for his uppercut.
I don't care.
If you got close and tight on him, that's when he caught
Yeah.
you.
Well, that
Jordan better hope he can
Yeah.
fly because he needs to get the hell up out of there.
uppercut and overbite.
I would be scared that he'd even hit me sideways in the kneecap and break my leg. I would
Mhm.
not counting. I hear he's a nibbler.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying. He didn't even pull her hair. He just bit him.
Cool.
Anyway, since we brought that up a little while ago, I thought that would be funny because it was popping up. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna go anymore. We got us a Tyson lover over here.
Oh no, I'm not a Tyson lover, but I'm on his Facebook page right now, and I just put, "Hey, Big Mike, this is Military Mike from JustForFunRadio.com." Our host Scott, DJ Scotty Spence,
Great.
and co-host Brian, and I'm looking you up. I'm gonna put you on here too, and I'm gonna completely make it look like you guys diss the hell out of it.
Do that and tell him to dial
Yeah.
this number
I
to,
am
to
I am.
confront us.
Here, give me the number. Give me the
Right.
It's right here 678
Roger
760
760.
1556.
Roger, send your report.
I just think that'd be funny. You can do a
Oh,
Tyson
yeah, it's gonna be
voice.
funny. Yeah, it's
watch
gonna be
Brian.
funny.
Watch Brian do a Tyson voice.
Well, I can't do it, DJ Scotty. I don't know how to do it.
Oh, Mike, I'll be putting this
What
on
are
your
you
page.
talking
too.
about, DJ Scotty? Are you making some crap about me? I go come over there and punch you in the teeth.
God, he sounds like an animated character.
I come over there.
A
I'll
bobblehead.
I'll come over there and nibble on your wiener real quick. For you.
Shut up.
Oh, buddy.
Shut up.
Oh, buddy.
That's because I'm wearing a hot dog
Oh,
necklace,
man.
y'all.
I tell you what, when he comes in, he's going to go straight around the table that way.
Yeah, he better because I'll be trapped. He comes around this way.
Swinging.
Just a swinging.
Oh my God! Speaking of that, I need to find that song.
Yeah, isn't it great how you just put things in his head?
Yeah.
You just mention something on Brian, and he'll go, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I got a friend."
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna play that on our next commercial.
You might be wanting to play your, the song you want to be remembered by, because
Look, if I have to play a song after Mike Tyson, it'd be Prodigy Smack a Biatch Up.
yeah.
And back in the 90s and stuff, I remember some of my friends, in high school said, I'd fight Tyson for $5 million. I was thinking, yeah, but it'd take $4.95 million to fix your face once he hit you. So you wouldn't.
Crazy.
Yeah, but aren't you the same guy when the question was, would you another guy?
I wasn't in this conversation.
How do I say this PG-13?
Scope. You'd have to wash out with scope after done.
I made the joke about, would you insert something into your mouth, for $1 million? And it's like, I could buy a lot of scope for $100,000 and I'd still have $900,000 to go somewhere.
I could buy a lot for $20,000.
I'm just saying. Brian said that.
Oh, wait a minute. I said it. You said it too.
No, I looked at you.
No. You said, yeah, I do it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You're the one.
this is what homosexuals do.
You're the one that said I could buy a lot of mouthwash for $100,000.
I just said I could. I didn't say I was going to tomorrow.
I didn't say you were going to. I just said you're the one that brought up. If I get offered $1 million to do something, I can buy a lot of scope for $100,000.
Yeah, the thing is, do I have to tell anybody? Is anybody? Are you filming this? Are you going? Is this going to be on ABC News?
It's going to be on Craigslist and YouTube.
What you do in the privacy of your own home?
So Brian's like, for $50,000, I can buy a lot of mouthwash, and $50,000, I could get on a boat and leave and go somewhere else.
Yeah, but you still had it in your mouth. You can go to Morocco. You still had it in your mouth.
That's right.
You can.
My old boss used to say, "Would you do that for $1 million?" And somebody would be like, "Yep." He'd reach his pocket, go, "Here, give me $5 worth." Because he'd
Just
say,
a tip. Just a tip.
He'd say, "No matter what, you're still one."
Oh my God.
Here, give me $5 worth.
You can get mouthwash.
Like it's a gas station.
I did it just for the recognition, Scotty.
Oh my God.
And as a matter of fact, we did. Remember?
No,
You did. Oh no! Don't.
I
What
was
was that you said earlier,
I was
Mike?
a spectator. I saw
Military
you
Mike.
do it.
What'd you say? He's backpedaling. He's
No.
backpedaling again.
No. I was a spectator. I saw what you did to that young guy at the truck stop.
Why were you watching?
I was walking past two trucks. I had my Cheetos. I dropped my Slurpee, and I saw that between two trucks.
And we ran up.
Sure you did.
He's backpedaling on that 10 speed again and not going nowhere.
Chain is going. Can't use
Oh
those
my
grapes.
God. So what's up? It's Monday, y'all. We don't have any callers calling in. We don't have any people texting in.
I don't blame them.
Is everybody asleep this morning, or did the foot thing this morning scare everybody off?
Vajankles.
Vajankles. Okay, just to let you know, I'm doing this to Mike Tyson here. I said, "Hey, Big
Oh, I'm
Mike,
doing-
this is Military Mike from JustFunRadio.com. Our host Scotty, DJ Scott, and co-host Line Brian are dissing the hell out of you, dude.
Oh my God.
Please call these guys and set them straight. Put our phone number 6787. You say 760-1556.
Yes, or
And I
you can
said,
call
please.
Scotty directly.
yeah. Hey, I would take that call, dude. That's
I
nice.
said, please call now. Here we go. We're posting it to his
So
website.
Brian, give me a
This don't sound good.
a fictional version rather of a phone call from Tyson right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep making fun.
Oh, hey, DJ Scotty.
Yes, sir. What can I help you with?
Yeah, look, I heard you dissing me on your little podcast thing that you got. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Who the hell is this?
This is Mike Tyson. I come down there and stomp your ass.
Oh, get the hell out of here. You
Yeah.
ain't Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
You sound like a little cartoon character.
Wow. Oh, you want to make fun of me over the phone? He's all big and bad over the phone. But, I come down there, I stomp your butt.
Well, let me know when you're going to come. Bring your pet tiger if you got it back from the hangover, guys.
Well, now you want to call my tiger in on this. Huh?
I'm just saying.
Apparently
he's got bigger balls.
What is your name? What is your name? DJ Sock'em?
No, yeah, that's it. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do to your face.
Yeah, well, let's see. I hope you can run fast.
Yeah, because the only person going to be running is you.
Oh,
you
yeah, I'll
punk.
be running the hell on.
Look here. What are you?
You're gonna die tired.
Let me tell you something, man. And you know why I idolize Mussolini. And me and him will come down and we'll stomp your ass. You know what I'm saying? El Duce.
And you're probably gonna bring the gangster style guy too, right?
Yeah, Mike, I didn't say anything. I adore you. I think you're a great guy. I've watched you for years. And
Who's this dumbass? What do you got down there? Bunch of class clowns or something? What the hell?
I don't know. Who did this? The guy on the phone?
Do not pick on Mike Tyson. He is an honorable mention of the Nation of Islam.
Yes, I think Mike Tyson's a good guy.
And did you ever think he woke up one morning after the tattoo got put on and he goes, "What the hell was I thinking?"
No, because I know Mike Tyson personally. He does not think.
Like he wakes up and he goes, he's like his eyes are swollen shut, you know, like he's been high or something all night, and he's like, "Did somebody punch me? What the hell is that? Did I fall asleep on a pizza? Why is that stuck to my face? Is that a piece of pepperoni? Oh my God, it won't wash off."
I call it.
Yeah, what's that Play-Doh that you can stick on your comic book and it'd make a copy of it?
Silly putty.
Silly putty.
A friend of mine in the in
Did
the
I
military.
fall asleep on a newspaper?
I really haven't printed on the side. That's just
I fell asleep on the Ziggy comic books.
Oh my God.
Fell asleep on the obituary.
No doubt.
Y'all are gonna get your butts beat. So
All right, you had I think Jacob had.
We have a listener saying, "I'm waiting at Starship to open because I'm trying to buy a Vajankle."
Holy
dude, man, go to Amazon.com and get it delivered by a drone.
If you get there, I want you to take pictures of you holding it and send it to me. I will put a smiley face over your face, but I just want a picture of somebody physically holding one.
He's probably down in Atlanta with a homeless guy waiting on them to pass out and go cut their ankles off.
Cut their ankles off. Oh my God! Just sit still.
It won't hurt.
All right, so we got this birthday. Do you have all the information? Did he send it to you too?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for it, or we need a few minutes to go to a commercial? What?
We can go to a commercial. if you
Okay,
want.
we're at a commercial time anyways, why I ask. All right, everybody, it's Just Fun Radio. It's commercial time. We'll be right back.
See you.
Right back. Oh, yeah.
Her name is Tana.
The times on the morning show live are 8 to 10.
10:30.
10:30.
8 to 10.
And usually 7:30, I'm just like playing songs that are requested songs and give shout outs and stuff.
Any other time that you're live on schedule?
Not right
Just the
now.
morning. Okay.
Just live shout outs anytime during the day. 'Cause I try to when I can. Because people are always doing song requests. I told people to text in, and Tubby types in the word, "I'm texting in."
Check in with it. The guy that I told you wanted to help with our sponsors for Freedom Outdoors. He said, "Yeah, good morning, everyone. Hey, I talked to Brandon, and he kind of has toned me back on what I'll be able to do with the vendor." 2 o'clock in the morning, man, we were still arguing about that one. I'm like, dude, you can't give him all that contact information to turn this guy loose.
Right.
It's just like you were talking about. People will go and go, "Hey, I'm with Just
That's
Radio.
right.
Give me a free meal."
I've had people do that.
They do this all the time.
I've had somebody stand up and yeah. I won't say no more. But I've had that.
You will see me pushing it out that I'm a co-host on the morning show,
No, that's perfect.
but it'll all be for.
You just can't go into a bar and be like, "I'm so and so, and you ought to listen to me when I talk." And I'm like, "No, you didn't say that. Shush."
I don't really drink, so. And I'm not a bar. I really, after working in them for so long, you just kind of. All right, so we are definitely going to do that on May 2nd.
Yes.
All right, we're just going to have to need a location.
Yeah. I'm waiting to hear back more information.
Okay. I'm going to
The Veterans Wall in Conyers. They're trying to raise money, and I tried doing some stuff with them last year, but I didn't really have any good contact information. Problem is, I hadn't started booking weddings yet. So if I keep booking all this non-paying stuff, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Well,
But at the same time, you know, it's not like y'all can't go out there and represent. If I get a good paying wedding, I don't turn those down.
well, you know, maybe you should really kind of tone that down a little.
What?
Free stuff.
Oh, I'm already to the point of where they got to at least pay half price.
Yeah, I mean, well, don't even say that. They got to pay you something to bring
Yeah.
stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
and that's just common courtesy.
Yeah, it
If
is.
even in the nonprofit world.
Right.
I mean, if I got Joel Osteen to come speak,
Right.
he's gonna
I know.
lose money.
I know. Brian, any thoughts? Oh, you just reading?
Just reading some stuff.
Do you have a YouTube channel
Mm.
for video production?
Mm.
You need to have a YouTube channel. Because I'm going to promote ours, so I'll just get yours started too.
Jacob asked, "What did I send?" It didn't download. I didn't send him anything. Oh, I did, Jacob. I sent you the. You don't want to see it. Trust me.
Oh my God, my son would freak out at this.
What?
We're here to help you sleep.
Oh yeah.
See that, Mike? Oh, the
Oh
clowns
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
room.
yeah. I love Crazy Clown.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that can't stand clowns.
You've seen those videos, right? Where they're like crushing skulls and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. And
The prank when they
hey, as a
could go
matter of
wrong.
fact, at the Atlanta Sheraton, February 7th, 8th weekend, all the cast from Devil's Rejects are going to be there. Sid Haig, all them.
That'd be cool.
PJ Slopes, Corey Feldman. Is he still alive?
Corey Feldman, yes. Corey Haim died.
All right. So I need to talk to Colonel Carter is over Jima, and I'm going to hold that one. I'm going to talk to the National Guard unit in Conyers and Covington. I know the one here, and I'll talk to the other one. I'll see if I can talk to one of the readiness NCOs and get us a couple of vehicles.
That'd be cool too.
It'd be neat if we could get a up armor.
Oh yeah.
I know the 2 I trained with, the 3 I trained with are still in the state. They just don't like us driving them on the regular road. But I can get a copy. Trying to work that in. We just don't know.
All right, let's go. Yeah, we don't have all the information yet.
No
They got to
problem.
make sure on location, etc.
I'll start putting some feelers out.
All righty, boys and girls, we're back. And I was over here laughing because I told people to text in, and Tubby types, "Text in." I'm like, really?
Just check it in.
But he did exactly what I asked him to do.
Unlike the rest of our listeners,
Yes.
staff.
Well, you know, with it being Monday too, it's hard on some people because you never know exactly what's going on in their world. You know,
Yeah, it got quiet there for a second. I mean,
you know.
nobody
so-
cares about my world. There's a lot of things going on in my life.
Well,
Yeah, like when I leave here, I'm going to go home and take a nap.
Get up and take. I got to get up to take a nap.
Absolutely. Wake up and go to sleep.
I got to get out of bed, go to a recliner so I can take a nap.
have I been up long enough?
Absolutely.
Do I qualify to go back to sleep? I feel like I'm dealing with my granddaughter. We wake her up the other day. Actually, she wakes up the other day. She's like fussy, blah, 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 blah. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. By 9 o'clock in the morning, my wife's like, "Are you ready for a nap?" And I'm like, "Yes." Oh, was you asking the baby? Sorry.
My granddaughter will not sleep. And it's so cute because she gets up in the middle of the night and she gets food and she brings it back in her bedroom.
Does she get you some?
Well,
Hey, while you're in there.
well, see, I call her Pebbles and she calls me Po from Kung Fu Panda. All the kids call me Po. And she will come upstairs and she'll go, "Po, Po,
Oh my God.
Po." And I'll wake up and I'll go, "What?" And she'll go, "Hug and mushes." So she likes to give me hug and kisses. She calls it hug and mushes.
Right.
Yeah, but she doesn't bring me food. I guess I could ask her to.
I just mean, hey, you know, while you're there,
I don't know if she's tall enough to work the K-cup thing. That'd be cool. She's only 4. So go downstairs and make me a cup of coffee.
Hey, have you heard anything from Rich Archer? I was thinking about him on the drive-in. Scouting for the troops, Rich Archer.
No, I haven't talked to him. I mean, that's why I was kind of waiting with like the What are you asking me?
Yeah, he's supposed to be. We're doing this, the Girl Scout cookies.
I know what we're doing. What was he supposed to be getting with me about?
Oh
What
well,
I'm asking.
I know this year is they're scouting for the troops for the 2015 goal to send 600 boxes of Girl Scout cookies.
Explain to Mr. Michael here, Military Mike.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Like I say, Rich Archer is scouting for the troops 2015 goals to send 600 boxes of Girl Scout cookies to the crew of the Class DD naval destroyer stationed in the Persian Gulf. His goal is to get 600 boxes of cookies. The purchase price for a case of cookies is $48. With your donation, you get a Rich Archer Scouting for the Troops T-shirt, large to double extra large. You can contact Rich Archer at 706-342-6884, or you can go to our RCH_Archer@yahoo.com, and he has a PayPal account set up. And you can go to Facebook at Rich Archer Scouting for the Troops page. He was supposed to be getting with us about one of the about doing a live interview with some of the guys and girls that are on the destroyer. And he was going to try to set that up where we could have a phone call in. And I know we're coming up on that time, Girl Scout cookie time. So
Girl Scout cookie time.
Yeah,
everybody loves Girl Scout cookies.
Yes,
even if you're on a diet, you love some Girl Scout cookies.
I think it's important that I tell everyone that I killed a Girl Scout once.
Oh no!
I still have the uniform.
Oh no!
All right, let's see. Rich Archer Scouting for the Troops. Gonna go ahead and like.
How did we just go from I still got a uniform? Hey, Rich Archer!
Rich Archer Scouting for the
God.
Troops. Okay, last post on his Facebook site was about 17th of January, so he's not too active there. But you know what? I like his page.
He's working full time as well, so
Yeah.
he's kind of like the rest of us, trying to hustle and hustle and hustle. So
I'm 50 years old and I'm retired. I don't care.
here, let's catch this call. Just for Fun Radio.
Oh, y'all spread my name like jelly. I love it.
Well, the word down at the Ho House is different than the way your name's about this.
No, I'm spreading Girl Scout love. This is Rich Archer.
is that a back room to that? Because that didn't sound right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Just for Fun Radio will be on a temporary.
So yeah, man. Military Mike's new to the show, so he doesn't really know what it is that you do. I was actually kind of trying to throw some symbols so that Brian would kind of explain more than just right now, because a lot of people don't. We got a ton of new listeners, so we got to make sure people know exactly what this is for.
I thought Brian wanted me to steal a third.
Well, we're kind of idle right now, but we've been given a challenge, and we are slowly but surely taking on the challenge. Is that along with the Girl Scout cookies, we are collecting personal items like wipes, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and the number one requested item from the troops is beef jerky.
Roger that. I lived off of it.
So what's happening now is that we are going to, on February 1st, my lovely assistant Lisa Brown-Colley will be putting out an announcement to it's not going to take much, maybe $5. You go to the dollar store, you pick up a couple of these non-perishable items. Beef jerky is the biggest thing, and I have sent a letter of begging to Jack's Links and filled out all their requirements for assisting us, but I haven't heard anything back from them to get us some beef jerky going out there with us. Our plan is that once we ship the cookies, we will ship the items that we've collected. The Girl Scouts have already started building first aid kits and collecting, the wipes and the chewing gum and whatnot, the toothbrushes, all that, getting ready, and we're going to ship it with the cookies. And we won't be able to ship anything probably until March 15th, and it's probably about the 1st of March where we find out what ship is going to be actually on station.
Okay.
How many boxes have you sold or have you purchased?
There's an announcement there on the page, Facebook. We have reached well over 600 boxes.
No, easy.
So you've already got your goal and going for more.
Well, yeah, the goal and then, it's always better to have too much than not enough.
I agree.
Unless never mind. No, I'm not going to say anything.
But I appreciate you guys giving me a couple shout outs here and there.
Of
We
course.
definitely
Hey,
Kathy the Kathy Bragg and Kathy Bragg's entire family, Tiger, Dustin, super people.
Hey,
Are you trying to win something from them? Because
Really?
you just
Yeah.
plugged them better than you plugged us. What are you getting from Copy Central? Kathy, we need to
actually,
renegotiate. If you're getting freebies here, I need my cut.
No, the biggest single family donators thus far.
Oh yeah, they're a great bunch.
Biggest, yes. And I just am forever grateful to everybody that's helped us out. And it was more than appeasing just the other day to PayPal the Jasper County Girl Scout troop $1,296, and
Awesome.
Very nice.
the Walton County Girl Scout troop has a check for $1,200 waiting on them as well.
Awesome.
So,
Rich, I got to ask you, have you ever served?
I was 12 years in the United States Navy, aviation ordnance.
How about that? My son-in-law was aviation ordnance for the Navy as well.
My last duty station was here at NES Atlanta, Attack Squadron 205.
Well, buddy, I tell you what, as one veteran to another, I appreciate what you're doing. You know what? If it wasn't for us watching after each other, who would, huh?
That is the bottom line. That is the bottom line.
I've got to ask you one question about the Marines that were on the boat, though. Were they really just there so you guys had somebody to dance with at the parties? It's okay.
That's what the rumor has it. Is this the only reason the Marines are allowed there? That's just rumor.
Rumor.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'll tell you what, when they're running down the hallways or the passageways and we're doing chopsticks and we have a broken arrow and they're running down there swinging the butt ends of those M16s, that's the dancing that I was totally not fond of.
Yeah, I heard Marines do like to dance a lot.
Yeah.
And color. You know, I like color.
Oh my gosh.
I'll use slow vocabulary.
So we went from Mike Tyson to the Marines.
That's right. Somebody go type on the
Yeah.
Marines page.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
he's
go ahead.
bashing the
Yeah,
Marines.
you know what sound it makes when crap hits a fan? I'm all right with it. Come on, USMC. I'm retired Army. 28 years, unfortunately.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you very much.
Don't thank me. It was an honor to serve. Isn't that a great line? And you understand.
Is that pumped in y'all's head from basic training?
Let me tell you something. It is so weird. When I first went in, I was coming in on the tail end. Everybody I worked with was Vietnam era. And so if I wore my uniform in a convenience store, I got, people said mean things to me. To going to what happens, a couple of years ago, I didn't buy my lunch for freaking a year. Every time we went anywhere, we'd sit down in our uniforms and we'd go to pay and they'd say it's taken care of. That couple over there. It's amazing.
Total reverse. Huh?
Absolutely. And you know what? I tell you what, coming from a disabled combat vet, I can tell you those are the things that we think about when we're in combat and it's bad. And you're sitting there going, what the hell am I doing here? Then you remember people like that and you say, okay, I know what the hell I'm protecting these people. I'm doing the right thing.
But you guys are awesome. If you're on the page, you see the cover photo there. That is the 1230th out of Fort Benning.
Yeah, the transportation unit.
They were the first recipients of Rich Archer Scouting for the Troops, and it was just great to hear from. They sent us a nice letter. It's down there. You got to scroll.
Yeah,
forever.
I've read it and everything. That's really cool. I tell you what, I was adopted by a little Girl Scout troop, and what I did was, now you want to hear something? You want to get mad? In Kabul, they told us we could no longer fly an American flag on our vehicles when we drove through town.
Holy cow.
So what we did was right after we got off camp, we would put an American flag on our vehicle and drive through town with it. Well, what I did was I flew this big American flag and I took a picture and all this other stuff. And I folded it up and I sent every girl on that Girl Scout troop a personal letter. They were all different, thanking them for adopting me. And there's a picture on my personal page where they're holding up the flag and they're like, "Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
That is awesome.
hey man, when you're sitting there and you haven't had a shower in 4 days and food sucks and
I know that feeling of not having a shower for 4 days.
I tell you what, it's okay when everybody else hasn't had a shower for 4 days.
But I don't take showers for 5-6 days.
Oh, you two are pathetic.
So yeah,
Well-
we appreciate you, man. I tell you what, that's great. I'm working with a foundation called Freedom Outdoor Adventures, and what we do is we take disabled vets back out in the woods, let them go hunting and fishing and stuff. So
that is superb.
So I'm gonna do a little cross linking with you there, and there's a little thing down here. It says invite friends to like this page. Right now you've got 429 likes. I'm gonna go ahead and push that out to about the 4,000 friends I got, and let's see if we can't gain some good awareness for you.
Oh yeah,
Man, that would be
I need to do that,
awesome.
too.
Like I said, we're a slow upstart. Like I said, it happened last year, and then I was approached that, hey, you're gonna do this again, and I'm like, well, let's go big or go home. So 600 boxes from 153 was quite a jump.
Yeah, let's see if we can add a zero to that, man. 6,000 boxes. There's like 5,000 people on an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, that's a big goal, and that would be something that I would just love to accomplish. I mean, it would be. I mean, it's us showing. It's us that are done, and the people that are around us that know that we have to show support for these guys and girls out there.
And I'm not going to lie. When you're saying toothbrush and toothpaste, I was like, whatever, same old stuff. But buddy, you said beef jerky. I lived off of beef jerky. Great value beef jerky.
If you guys know anybody in the Jack's Links beef jerky business and you want to throw me a plug, and like I said, well, I'll hug it out with you.
Well, we need to
I
find it.
will.
Huh?
I will. I said I went to the Jack's Links deal and did all the internet paperwork. And like I said, I'm looking forward to hearing from them. I posted on Facebook about 800 times. Anybody in the beef jerky business,
I don't know. That sounds funny, but
yeah, beef jerky sounds funny, but man, I tell you what, if it's what the people want, it's what our troops want, then by God, I say we get it for them.
that and anything made by Little Debbie. anything made by Little Debbie was fully accepted.
I'll take anything made by Little Debbie.
I'm telling you.
Now, my connection down there in Tampa is he's sworn to secrecy, of course, and once he's able to release the schedules on who's going to be out there, I was going to let you guys just for fun know ASAP.
Oh yeah, because we could have fun with that.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking too. Well, yeah, they can listen to this because they can go on the internet and stream it. They'd love that.
Yeah, well, what's happening? What's going to have to happen is I'll have to once I get a ship, I'll get a hold of the ombudsman, and once he's finally convinced that I'm for real, then we'll get the ball rolling there. So
well, definitely.
But, I haven't forgotten about you guys, and I'm glad you haven't forgotten about me.
Yeah, I was thinking about it on the way in this morning. I hadn't mentioned it in a while, so I figured I'd mention it real quick.
What? I asked if you wanted to do a telethon on the radio show one time. You never answered me back.
It's crazy as it is. We just stay so busy, and here lately, I've been so busy. Not to say I just threw a lot of stuff on Brian, but Brian's like, I'll take care of that. Well, now Brian's super busy, so it's hard for Brian to catch up. So now we got Mike here, Military Mike's jumping on board to help. Woohoo! And then I also got another girl.
All right.
That's more in the advertising part of stuff. She's wanting to start getting involved. So
apparently she's really
crazy,
smart.
man. We've been so busy.
Well, like I said, this isn't just a one-time deal. We'll be doing it again next year. Actually, this year coming up in September. Be firing everything up. One other thing, though, is we are out of T-shirts, so I can't offer you a T-shirt until we get funds up to buy more T-shirts.
That's understandable.
Oh,
totally understandable.
The T-shirts went quick, and we can't thank everybody enough that's sponsored us so far. I think we're up to 12 sponsors. I think we got either 9 or 10 on the shirt, and I think we've got 3 more that got to get on next year's shirt.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, you know what you're doing. There's a lot of shirts are going out. You know, you're probably going out faster on shirts than you're getting them made. You know.
Yeah. Yep. Yes,
All
sir.
right, man. Well, anything else we can do to help, you just let us know.
Well, I said let's friend it up on Facebook. I'm actually at my work now, and I'm up in here in Norcross. I'm just going to see a client.
All righty.
It will be. I said I got a wide open door policy for anybody that wants to help.
That sounds good.
You've gone up to 431 now.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm just
awesome. We was hoping to hit 500 by the end of the year, but we didn't make it.
Hey, are you a nonprofit? Are you set up as a nonprofit?
Total nonprofit. Everything we've got is either going for cookies.
Okay,
Well, we do the cookies first, and now the Girl Scouts challenged us with the personal items.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. Hey, I'm going to talk to you later offline about something that may help you with your revenues on a long-term basis.
Anything. This is a long-term charity. It's going to be going on for now until I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, but what happens if we pull back all our troops and sailors and everything, and we don't have anybody deployed? What are you going to do?
It'd be Rich Archer scouting for just for fun.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We'll go start a war before that happens.
I'll tell you what. Everybody say that, but there's going to be places that these people are going to be overseas. And when that stuff walks in the door from the post office guy, it's going to be great for them.
It's always fun. It's always fun.
That'll be good. All right, man. Well, we're gonna roll on. We got to pull off a prank. We're at 10:12.
All right, man. You guys have at it. And it's good hearing from you.
All right. Thank you for calling in. We'll see you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. I hate to rush like that, but we've got to get to this prank. Are you prepared?
Yes. The one for Jacob.
Yes. I'm gonna have to roll back to the phone number.
I hope Mike Tyson shows up.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't think he's man enough. Ooh.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely saving this YouTube video.
I will say anything to get him here.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Timmy would have sex with him.
No, I wouldn't.
Don't lie.
No, I wouldn't.
Does the tattoo mess it up for you or
No,
something?
he's just gross.
How is he gross?
He's just gross, Scotty.
Why? He has money. He's overqualified to be your significant other.
Well, you don't have as much as him, and I've been with you.
Oh, shut up. Why do you always go there?
Well, you asked.
Yeah, but that's gross, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a work relationship. We cannot cross that line. You can't cross that line with work relationships.
Well, quit taking your toes and rubbing my knees.
Can't have inner office
under the table.
Ooey.
Inner office romances.
Yeah.
Is it her birthday? By the way, you never did say.
A birthday for Brian or Timmy, or for whatever comes out today. Her name is, I'm assuming, Tanya. She's Italian. You can ask her about the shaved ice. Do y'all shave your ice like you do your backs? Okay.
It's Joey.
But he says,
she's an Italiano.
Only expecting to hear words happy birthday. Okay, so.
Okay.
And
Mussolini.
Dude, I'm sleepy. I went to bed at 2.
Hello?
Oh, Tanya?
Yes?
Hey, this is Joey. What's happening?
Nothing.
Listen, I'm calling from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? You know what he filmed? You know what he filmed up here, the Sopranos, and you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Listen, how you doing today? I've been told to call you. You know, check you out. You know, they said you're a pretty good recruiter.
I've been known to be able to take it down with the bad boys.
Really? So you got a little Italian in you, I hear.
Just a little.
So, have you ever whacked anybody?
No, but I've been accused of that.
Of whacking somebody or what?
Yeah, hitting them in the trunk and taking them for a ride.
Really? You kind of kinky like that, huh? Do you kill him first, then you put him in the trunk, or you put him in the trunk, then kill him after you get him out?
No, you put him in the trunk first.
Oh, so you ride him around and let him know they're fixing to die, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of kinky. I like that, you know. Listen, the reason I'm really calling you is, well, I do need some help up here whacking some folks in Jersey. You know, we got some chinglings up here that I got to knock off at some biker bar, you know, up here and stuff. And they kind of cause a little friction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the real reason I'm calling you is there some kind of special day today or something coming up for you?
Yes.
What is it?
It's my birthday.
Get the freak out of here.
No way.
You freaking mooly. Are you kidding me?
Get out of here.
Yeah, you hear that crap, man? It's your birthday.
Yeah, you said you had a little Italian in you, huh?
Yeah, you got any Indian in you?
Yeah, you want a little more Italian?
Yeah. We got some Polish sausage up here.
Hey,
no.
Joey!
No, listen,
Yeah,
I'm supposed to sing happy birthday to you.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
So, you mind if I sing happy birthday to you before I whack you?
God knows I do.
Go right ahead.
Okay, here we go. Hold on, let me load my gun. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Titania. I hope I don't have to whack you.
Two.
You know what I'm saying? You sound like a little giggly girl. You couldn't giggle when you're going out whacking people. You got to have a straight face.
Paisano.
Yeah.
That was good, man.
That was good.
That was good. You did good.
I did good. Thank you, man. I did
It
pretty
was
good.
wonderful.
But, hey, let me ask you something. Where you stays?
Where I stay is I'm actually in Oklahoma.
What's your mom look like?
What the freaking Italian doing in Oklahoma?
She's trying to open a pizza joint, dude.
Stealing stuff. Hey!
Yeah, there's not any good Italian places here.
Don't make no.
Ouch! Even after you got open.
You're probably the only Italian there. That's probably why. Probably don't even know what Italian is in Oklahoma.
Do you talk with your hands?
Yes,
That's good.
I am guilty.
And she's probably doing it right now.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
Sicilian. I'm Sicilian. My mom, my mom was she was Sicilian. My daddy was a Polak, so I'm too lazy to steal.
My dad, hey, my family, you know what? They're whackers.
Do I even need to ask?
Well, you mess with us, we'll whack you.
Oh, I'm just making sure.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. That movie with that De Niro and stuff, and that, what's his little name, little pipsqueak guy?
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
Yeah, I like Joe.
They made a joke out of that. That ain't the way we whack people, man.
I like Joe.
You might like Joe, but I didn't like the way they did the movie.
Giuseppe, what's up?
You know, they don't whack people and put them in a farm. You see that they put them out on a farm.
Yeah. You know what? The only dead people you keep in your trunk are whores. That's it. Whores.
Why? Why do I ask why?
No, if you have a loft apartment, somebody's always going to kill the whore. And when you got the whore, you roll her up in the carpet, and then you put her in the trunk. So when you're buying cars,
Please tell me you live in a condo. I mean, or a house.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the way it is.
Man, you sick. I don't even take the time to roll them up in no carpet. I just whack them and throw them in the trunk.
Well, the last thing
you got to carry them down the
last thing he rolled up, he smoked.
I don't carry them. Where they fall, that's where they stays.
Hey, can we get back to the person that's having a
Oh,
birthday?
yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday, huh?
Yeah, happy birthday to you, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah, how old are you? How much do you weigh?
33.
How much do you weigh?
I'm 33.
How much?
33. How much do you weigh?
Don't answer that.
Come on, how much you
Don't
weigh?
answer that.
Come on.
They're not answering this in
Come
a
on.
sexist. They're not they're not asking
on.
in a sexy sort of way. They're trying to figure out if they can carry you to the car.
Do we need one or two schmucks to come with us?
Yeah.
Huh?
And please tell me you have hardwood floors, so there's nothing to roll you up in.
Yeah, well, it's also easy to clean up afterwards, huh? Hey, seriously, how much you weigh?
Huh.
How much you weigh?
How much do I weigh?
How much do you weigh? Don't repeat the
I'm
question.
light as a feather.
You're light as a feather.
How did
Yeah,
you get? How did you get in Oklahoma? By the way,
Yeah, how did you get in Oklahoma from
Yeah,
Jersey?
witness protection program.
Oh, yeah, she's in the witness program,
she
dude.
can't tell you that.
She's in a witness protection
She won't be able
program.
to tell you that.
It's okay. We won't tell nobody.
If she's in WITSAC, she can't tell you.
Hey, Uncle Louie, she's in the witness protection program.
Seriously, how much you weigh?
Oh my God. So, anyways, how did you end up in Oklahoma?
Actually, my grandparents are from here, so
You ain't no damn Italian.
Come on.
Actually, we have a mining community in Oklahoma that is full of Italians.
What, you raise corn or something there?
Did you say mining?
Mining.
Yeah, like it's mine. That's mine. That's mine.
No, that's more like this.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a pantomime.
Oh,
so you're pantomime. I see.
Oh, I got you now. You talk with your hands.
She's talking out of a box.
But she's talking right now when she's not supposed to be. She's breaking the union code.
Hey, I got a question for you. How,
Yes.
how much you weigh?
Yeah, you got one of them. You got somebody that follows you around. What's it called?
A bodyguard?
Boyfriend.
No.
Oh,
she's single there.
Yeah, you're a big girl.
Uncle
huh?
Louie.
Shut up! Don't ask her that.
Uncle Louie, she's single.
It's okay if you're a big girl.
She didn't say that.
She ain't got no man.
Maybe she don't like guys.
Check this out.
Maybe
I don't know where you're from, but where I'm from, no man, big girl. It's okay.
Maybe she don't like guys.
Hey, tell her to haul last 2 trips. It's okay with me.
Maybe she don't like guys.
Do you live upstairs?
No, I don't look
See,
like
fat girl. I'm telling you, there's no step. Hey, look, I'm an Italian.
Maybe she don't like men.
I'm an Italian.
Maybe she doesn't like men.
But no, there's no such thing.
Yeah,
as an
Uncle Louie, he
Italian
can pick
lesbian.
them out, man. I'm telling you,
Maybe
man.
she's a vegetarian.
No. There's no such thing as an Italian lesbian.
How do you know?
Because they be suffering from gay and Titus phagantosis or something. I don't know.
Hey, this is Tanya. This is Joey again. Look, that's my Uncle Louie. He's kind of rough on the women. That's because he's used to whacking and he's passed the business down to me to whack.
Absolutely.
So listen.
This explains why Uncle Louie doesn't have a wife.
Rite of passage.
Oh, Uncle Louie, don't let him fool
Hey.
you. He's got lots of women. They're in the trunk.
They're in the trunk. I don't have any more
Jesus.
throw Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
he-
I got a question.
Yeah.
I got a question. How much do you weigh? Seriously?
Quit answering these questions. Quit asking these questions.
Hey, he's got more women than Jeffrey Dahmer did.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like
You
to
just
cook.
put some teeth
That's where the
like
vajanko came from.
Yeah, we
Ooh.
keep them in the freezer in the back of the truck.
Hey, talking about that, what size shoe you wear?
a 7.5.
7 and a
See,
half.
she's a small person.
No, she's a big girl with small feet.
Oh my God.
She got
It's
vajankles.
okay. It's okay.
She got vajankle.
Shut up.
It's okay.
Well, look, I'm gonna get these 2 rejects out of here. Happy birthday.
Oh,
I'm
you
glad
talking
that-
me a man? You call me an Uncle
happy
Louie
birthday.
reject? I'll come whack you.
I'm glad we got to call you, mess with you on your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, happy
Y'all
birthday.
have a good day.
Yeah,
All right, you
hey,
two take
hey,
care.
and real quick, how much you weigh? How much you
Oh,
weigh?
no,
Come on,
not
how much
again.
you weigh?
Have-
Come on.
Have a
Come
great day.
on.
Have a
Come on,
great day.
Louie.
You too, bye.
All right, bye.
What a mood.
I can't believe y'all are gonna embarrass that poor young lady like that.
She never said how much you weigh. How do we embarrass her?
because
I mean, if she
Oh,
would have
my
said
God.
like 329, then we could have embarrassed
Then
her.
what would you have said?
Wow.
I need a wheelbarrow.
Would you have made a big girl joke then?
I would have went wow.
Would you have made a big girl joke out of then?
No, you said I need a wheelbarrow, Uncle
Because you
Louie.
wouldn't have wanted to hurt her
I
feelings.
would have put my arms like this and I would have ran around her.
Oh
Called it a
my
hug.
God. Jesus. What did I get involved with you two?
You know, she cut her legs shaving and gravy came out.
Oh my God.
That's a good one, Uncle Louie.
You like that, huh?
Had a Salisbury steaks to the mail.
I just like saying that Salisbury. It makes me think of my testicles.
It's
Oh my God.
Uncle Louie. It's called Salisbury.
You're right.
See Alice.
Rite of passage.
Salisbury grows on you.
That's right.
You just take it.
Hey,
Take a little
what's
puke.
that Viagra? That sounds Italian.
You know all about it.
That sounds Italian.
You eat it like pebbles.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's-
seen you pouring it in a bowl the other day. You poured milk over it.
that was look.
The dude kept yelling "Yabba Dabba Doo" as he's eating this
Look,
blue
look,
cereal.
I had some.
I kept
folks-
saying, "Dude, that's not Lucky Charms. Those are not the magically delicious."
I had some folks
stars."
coming over.
No wonder Uncle Louie can fall asleep and still drive home.
That's right.
Dude snorted 2 lines of crank, ate 4 Viagra's, and he's been up for 3 days.
Yeah, but there's a lot of happy animals in the neighborhood.
I don't know that they're happy. That smile on their face could be a smile of fear.
Deaf, yeah, smile. I'm an Italian. Who cares?
It don't matter. I had to whack them anyway.
Yeah, my trunk is full. Hey, just I got one question for you, DJ Scotty.
Yes.
How much do you weigh, man?
Oh my God. About 235.
Fat ass.
Yeah.
So you know
little
what?
feet.
I'm gonna keep eating, so it takes both you idiots to carry me to the car.
And I bet you got little feet
Yeah,
too,
but you
don't
got
you?
little feet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're gonna
You
die.
got a vajankles.
Oh my God. Well, look, y'all, we're at 10:25. We're gonna start wrapping this puppy up. I gotta make a trip to Alpharetta.
Woo!
So first I gotta make a trip upstairs to get dressed, then make the trip from my house to Grayson, then from Grayson to Alpharetta. So I gotta go up there up past Windward Parkway.
Oh boy.
Oh God, right. What a day.
Yeah, I used to make that drive.
Yep. I gotta have a pickup truck, so I gotta go to the brother-in-law's house. And
You gonna whack it?
me and him are gonna go up there in the pickup truck. No, but the rack that I gotta go get is like 7 foot tall. So you know, it's not gonna fit in the
Call
minivan.
him my brother-in-law. Call him a rack. Whatever.
How much you weigh?
The guy said it's gonna take 4 of us to carry it out of the house.
Those are small feet.
All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap this puppy up. Anything planned for tomorrow? Do we have anything, Mr. Flying Brian? Man, you sure did help on that one. So tomorrow we're gonna have Giggles coming in.
Oh yeah. Maybe we shouldn't smoke pot.
Maybe you should. Maybe you might be funny.
I'm I'm calling Mike Tyson. I'm calling him now.
I fixed to whack his ass. Oh, gee.
Did you say wax?
Yeah, I'm a whack you.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
So, anyways, we don't have anything planned tomorrow. Tomorrow's another fly by the seat of the pants. We'll dig up some more teams.
Yeah, I'll wear some tomorrow.
The pants?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Depends.
Then you don't leave. You don't even move.
Oh, I do wear Depends.
Don't even back up from the table till we get out of here.
Whenever I go to VA, I always wear Depends. I go in there, squishy, squishy, squishy.
Depends.
Shoot. To me, if you're gonna go sit there for 4 hours, you might as well wear some Depends, because if not, you're gonna get up and pee all day.
How did my
And your bladder
how
has
did my
nothing to do with this.
prostate come into this?
I'm just using
This
it.
is supposed to be a prostate-free zone.
Well, not when Timmy's here. He checks every one of them he sees.
see if I'm dilating.
Oh my God. All right, we're leaving, y'all. It's 10:27. We'll go ahead and cut this puppy short. Everybody have a great day. We'll see y'all on the flip side.
See ya!
Stay out of trouble.
Wait, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Oh, if it's Tyson, that'd be beautiful.
Not Tyson. I think it's that guru guy.
Jacob from Oklahoma.
Tulsa, yeah, what's going on?
Yeah,
Appreciate
What's
that.
up?
What's
Spell my
up?
name like jelly, man.
Say what now?
Spread my name like some jelly.
You want your name spread like jelly.
Like some spicy mustard on.
So you want us to spread you like jelly? That's a little disgusting, sir.
I don't mind doing that.
Nah,
That's-
nah.
So did you just call to harass us? or-
Just military Mike.
Who? What's up, buddy?
Welcome to the madness.
Oh yeah, he's one of our new guys. Donna was working 2 jobs, not getting home till 3, 4 in the morning, having to try to get back here in the morning, and it just wasn't helping her. You know, I mean, she just wasn't getting the rest she needed. So, you know, and I understand. You know, she's got to do what she got to do, man. She's working 2 jobs and paying them bills.
Mm.
So, we got Mike up in the house now to help us out a little bit.
Yeah.
That birthday. That was hilarious.
Is that not funny or what?
You like that, huh?
You like that, huh?
So how much do you weigh? Don't be shy.
205.
205. How big are your feet?
not including my wheelchair.
Yeah. Hey, if
Are you in a wheelchair?
If you whacked him, you could just roll him on out to the car.
Yeah.
Are you really in a wheelchair?
Yes, he really is. Why would he make that up?
Oh, hey, look, I know some fools. That would make it up. Hey, man, how'd you end up? How'd you end up in a wheelchair? Seriously.
I started using this to be more mobile and active in my life.
Excellent.
Right.
So
And
basically,
so I went into, especially in lines for concerts.
oh, I see
He
what you're
actually
saying.
got bit by a tick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. So is it Lyme disease? That's why I'm. You know, I know somebody who got bit by a brown
I had Rocky Mountain
recluse.
spotted tick fever.
Did you really? Isn't that a song by
No, it's not John Denver.
Ozark Mountain Daredevils or something?
Uriah Heep.
Uriah Heep. That's who it was. You're
Oh
right.
my
You're
God!
right.
So there is a song?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you were just joking.
We're gonna need you to get with the
Black
program.
Oak, Arkansas.
So yeah. So you don't have to wait in line at baseball games or nothing.
No.
Is it motorized or do you have to do it manually?
No, it's manual.
Manual. Oh, because see, I'm a disabled combat vet, and I am seriously considering the hover round. Go ahead, yuck it up. I'm serious. Yeah, man, with a big old flag.
Rascals, get the
And
rascals.
you know if it's a if it's electric motorized is what I'm trying to say. If it's an electric motorized vehicle, you're allowed to go anywhere with it.
Right, yeah.
Like I
especially
know a guy
Covington.
that has a Cooler Glide. You know what a Cooler Glide is?
Yeah.
He built it. It has a Sears diehard battery in it. It's built on a razor frame. He sits on it and it carries him and his 12-pack all through Walmart, and they can't stop him from using it.
And you know,
he takes
Covington,
it to the World's Congress Center to do the bike shows and the car shows.
Absolutely.
Or used to. They don't do those anymore.
You know, when I went to the last Braves game I went to, they have bigger seats up at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Ken Morgan went to the game, and you know Ken's freaking huge.
Yes,
yeah, he's got his own
monstrous.
He's got his own zip code. So we're in these itty bitty little seats. I went up there and I asked the lady. I said, "Hey, can we sit up here? I'm a combat disabled vet." Showed her my little VA card and my ID card and all. And you know what that woman told me?
What?
No.
Why?
Because those seats were set aside for people, you know, like in wheelchairs and stuff like that.
Wow.
I said, man, we're halfway through the game. I don't think they're going to show up.
Right.
And so basically, you know what I did?
I would have demanded to see a supervisor at that point just to be an asshole.
I don't even like people in general. So the medication kicked in. Hey, 250 milligrams Zoloft. Woo! So I just sat down. I mean, what are you going to do? You didn't throw me in there. You're not going to throw me out. Right. So I sat down, and Ken's down there. He's looking at me. I wave him up. Geez. I mean, you're talking collectively. What?
That's right.
600 pounds.
Yeah.
So they didn't mess with us. She just kind of walked away.
Yeah.
But that's what, unfortunately, as a disabled guy, that's what you got to do.
That's right.
You got to freaking. I used to always go, "Oh my God, are you really complaining?"
You know what we should do, and this is totally smart ass, but we should do it. You know the badges that we're making, our press pass badge. We should get a blue plastic one that's a handicap.
Hell yeah.
And then when Mike says, "Can I sit here?" and they say no, he whips it out and has a plastic handicap chair.
What am I
on his chest? And he says, "But I'm authorized."
What am I whipping? What am I whipping out?
It's like hanging something on your mirror. You know.
Excuse me while I whip this thing out. It's my badge.
I don't know if we should use that for anything. One, it doesn't get used enough.
Oh, all right, we're out of here, everybody. Hey, Jacob, make sure you check us out tomorrow, man. I appreciate you.
And our Vajankles will be on sale this weekend.
$29.99.
Shut up. Tomorrow, no Vajankle talk.
You can get 2 for
no Vajankles. I wonder if you do to get a left and right foot special.
Yeah, imagine getting it and the guy's like, "Oh, it's left-handed, left-footed. I don't want it. I want it right foot."
Do you know the first thing I would do if I got a set of Vajankles? Do you know the first thing I do?
Yes, I do.
Me and Brian. No, that would not be the first thing I do. Me and Brian would take a set of those to Lowe's. And I would go sit in a crapper, and he would go sit in a crapper, and we'd leave a middle between us. And I lean in from the right-hand side and slide the right one in there, and he leans in to slide the left one. So anybody walks in is just going to see barefoot.
Put some pants on it.
But no, leave it so that all you see is a little bit of the foot. But when you lean down to look, is when you notice the Vajankle and listen for the people to go, "Oh my God, what the hell is that?"
That's just scary.
Yeah, me and Brian's got all sorts of ideas. And skits.
I the whole public bathroom thing is an experience. You know, it really, Walmart. Holy smokes, it's so wide open. You know, and if you're in there taking a grunt and you're, if you got the
too much info.
Oh, like you don't crap, right? What
but too much
are you, the
info.
ruler of North Korea?
Too much info. Women don't crap. Do you know that?
Yes, they do.
Nope. There is a poop fairy that comes to my house and takes all the poop from the women. I never want to hear about a woman taking poop. I never want to see it. My old lady has never farted in front of me.
Well, she doesn't have to fart in front of you.
It
Why
doesn't
gotta be
matter.
directional?
There's a poop fairy, like the tooth
Due
fairy.
to osmosis.
There's a poop fairy that comes and takes
a poop fairy.
A poop fairy. There's nothing hot and sexy about a woman going.
Well, generally, if it's that loose.
Shut up.
But hey, women download
poop fairies, dude.
Women download. Just
God, another conversation.
Just
let's get out of here. Everybody, we're over our 10 mark.
That'd be a good question for
10:30
tomorrow.
mark. Tomorrow? Okay, let's talk about it tomorrow.
When do you women go to the bathroom
Save
around
it
your
for tomorrow.
husband?
Save it for tomorrow. How long in the relationship do you find it comfortable to fart in front of a lady? Write that down so tomorrow we'll do
Day
it.
one?
No.
For the man or the woman?
It was like a year before I ever farted, and my
Are you
wife heard
serious?
me.
Oh my God! Did you hold him in?
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's amazing you didn't.
And
explode.
you'd never poop when she was at your house.
Oh my
So
God!
if she stayed at your house for 24 hours, it was a bad stomachache by the next morning.
I gotta go to
no.
Quick
I gotta
Trip.
go to the store.
No.
Okay,
No.
tomorrow's topic. Write that down. Tomorrow's topic.
I got it.
All right, y'all. We're out of here. It's just fun in the morning, man. Do us a favor, share everything with everybody you know. We'll see y'all later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace. When do women poop?
All right, bye, y'all. We're waving at you now. You want to wave bye? You want to wave bye? Hey, I need to fix that light. You know what it is? Is you're darker now. He is becoming full hapu. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Peace.